Hello, everybody, and welcome back to this very special episode of Goblets and Gays. As you notice from our title, we're playing some Vampire the Masquerade. I'm Aubrey. I am your storyteller for tonight. I use she, her pronouns. I will toss it over to my players to tell you who they are, a little bit about their vampire, and all of that jazz before we get into the episode. And we shall start off with Aki.
Hello, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and tonight I will be playing Vulcan's son. Also, uses she, they. Let me see. She's our Bruja. What is her concept? Just lava girl.
Yep.
And she's just a totally legal, pink-haired lesbian smuggler. Yes, that's what we'll do. Totally legal though. No crimes ever committed.
Never in their entire life.
Completely PG-13.
Lava girl. And Joe, you're up next.
Hello everyone. I'm Joe. My pronouns are whatever. My character I will be playing for today is Debbie Min, our Ventru. If Repo the Genetic Opera had a manager is the concept, and we are quite ambitious. No.
Ambition's good. And next, we have Coffin.
Hi, I'm Coffin. She, her pronouns as well. I'm playing Eloise Richter, a thin blood. Concept is like back alley surgeon. If this is a repo operation, she's the repo. Her personality is tired.
That's cute.
And yeah, that is you, Soph. You're next.
Oh gosh. I'm Soph. She, her pronouns. I'm playing Torador. Is that it?
Torador. Yep.
Yes, that is what I'm playing. Character concept is a theater kid who is passionate, very, very passionate about her feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Party girl who just wants to be loved. She's a sweetheart. But a wild card.
And what's her name?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Really good question. Her name is Maeve Wright.
And that brings us to our last player for tonight, Cleric.
What it be, what it do? It's hello. My name's Cleric. I use he, him pronouns. I'm going to be playing Saul Mariano, who is the gangrel. And if you have a lava girl, you gotta have a shark boy. So I'm going to be playing the shark boy of this campaign, or this little one shot or whatever. Saul basically just eats people. That's all he does. That's it. He beats people up and eats people. And honestly, sometimes that's all you need in life.
Agreed.
And he uses he, they pronouns. Sorry, brain.
You're good. We have our shark boy, we have our lava girl, we have our repo crew, and our Fang Gang.
Fang Gang.
Gang.
And we head into things. We open on the city of Rosedale. Last time we were here, a bunch of vampires were taking care of a Santa that had gotten a little bit too thirsty. And now we see some other vampires up to some other fun things. And we're going to open up on, I believe you all have a shared haven because of your Fang Gang. And we're gonna open up there with night falling and you all starting to wake up. So we're going to start things off with a nice rouse check to see how hungry you all are.
Oh no.
I am starting in hunger 2. I failed it.
Success.
Yep.
It's right under hunger.
Yep.
I know how to do things.
Yep. You yeah, you're gonna start at hunger 2.
Oh god.
Oh, everybody.
Not me. The curse. Maybe. The curse has been broken. 10. So that's like a crit. Yeah.
That is a success. Yeah, you're at hunger 1. Yeah. So all of you some of you are a little bit hungrier than others, but you're okay for now. You all wake up in your shared haven. It is a nice spring night, and you're pretty near the harbor, so you honestly, if you still enjoy like looking out over the ocean, you probably have a pretty good view. But you all wake up to a text message on all of your phones from the local Baron Holloway, saying, "Meet me at the Opera House ASAP. Emergency."
Question mark.
You don't get an answer.
This is in our group chat. The Baron in our group chat.
Can it be a group chat?
It is a group chat with all of you, so he didn't have to send it to 6 different people. It's just he has the Fang Gang in a group chat for when he like needs you to do something, and you just wake up to this message in your group chat.
Elle's reply is just a single tap of the spacebar.
Well,
Saul's reply is, "Will there be food?"
also, none of you do get a reply.
This makes you want to go listen less.
Doesn't stop Vulcan from sending a wave of emojis. Like that was a reply. He'll get two fingers pointing left for finger guns, like a needle and a red tomato implying blood. But specifically, I need to eat. Maybe actually instead it'll be like a cup, and then a tomato for blood, or ketchup in a cup. Doesn't matter. It's the same thing. And just one smiley face and one sleepy face. You know, the Z's, and that's it.
Baron Holloway knows that Debbie doesn't need to specifically answer, and Debbie just. Looking at all of this shit stirring already in the morning, well, the night, I suppose, just like starts knocking loudly in everyone's rooms, and it's like, it's all right, get up now.
I think Saul will text back, just like, "Vulcan, why do you need tomato juice with fingers in it? That seems odd." Send.
I like straws. Send.
Wait, you can use those as straws?
Stop
Send.
blowing up the group chat. Let's go.
Debbie seems angry. Send.
Maybe
you
we'll
can-
reply and she'll say she's always angry.
You get shrug emoji, shrug emoji, shrug emoji.
I hate us.
I guess we should get up now.
Yeah.
No. I'm already out. I can multitask. But like I'm already out. Do you want a description? Cool.
Tell us what Vulcan looks like.
Vulcan is, and I would like to say, average height. Femme presenting person. Definitely got one of those tight black crop tops, some very nice high-waisted jeans, a hoodie that definitely doesn't belong to her and probably could fit Shark Boy if he believed in sleeves. And her hair, notably, is very bright pink. Got that shit done before, you know. And she would most notably, we got shit. I'm a bagged eater. We totally have a fridge, right? We're smart enough to have a fridge. Can I get a Capri Sun?
Yeah.
Can I get some Kool-Aid?
I will say that I don't believe because you're at Hunger 1, the only way to get rid of Hunger 1 is to kill something.
But so I have to go out, kill something, and then put it in a bag so I can eat it.
Oh no.
Pretty much. Well, it essentially is to drain something until it is dead. It is the way you get rid of Hunger 1.
Wow.
You can just because you're a bagged eater doesn't mean you can't drink directly from the source occasionally.
Could Debbie is Vulcan currently like in kitchen or anything like that? Okay. Also, just to confirm, I think the Haven is basically Debbie's just like entirely too big house that she lives in by herself, other than the rest of y'all. So I think Debbie catches you, Vulcan, and although was, very frustrated seemingly before, just like leans against a wall and like sighs and very much is like, we're gonna take care of those of you that are hungry. Did you wake up hungry?
I woke up hungry. Not very hungry. I can wait.
We'll take care of it. And Debbie is a tall Asian woman, 6 foot, long black hair, seemingly like she hasn't cut it since who even knows how long. Already wearing like just a perfectly ironed like business suit, pantsuit, and has like thick black glasses and has a very like masculine sort of nod to her. No makeup really, but is wearing heels to stunt her height even.
Motherfucker, I forgot to mention, Vulcan is also Asian. I said average, and then I thought Asian, and then I didn't say Asian. I just said average.
Average Asian.
Maeve will come bustling out of her room, applying probably a really peach lipstick, of course. And she sees you two in the kitchen, right?
Yep.
Good morning, or I suppose I should say good night, but, what are we doing? Do we know what the emergency is? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm starving. Just for blood. No, might be a TMI.
And what does Maeve look like?
Maeve, okay, so, Maeve stands at 5'5". She has a long, wavy, very soft feature. Her skin is less pale in comparison to Red. She genuinely and doesn't have a hard time forcing a smile to lead anyone's way, assuming they're attractive. But yeah.
Assuming they're attractive. If you look like a fucking bunion, that must be real difficult.
Oh, she did. She won't tolerate you.
Jesus Christ.
Be gone, bunion.
Exactly.
What did Paul do to you? But
Who wants to come out and join the party next?
I think when Elle emerges from the morgue / surgery room, operating room / lab, she's like still putting a like flannel shirt on over some like death rock band tee, jeans, thrifted Docs. She has like mid-tone brunette hair, but like warm to it, like there might be red in there if you look real close in the right light. Freckles all over, white. She'll have a hospital blood bag with like the tube sticking out of her teeth, like holding it with her mouth while she gets her shirt on. God, what are we doing?
I don't know. Is that what you're wearing?
Yeah. What?
No, nothing. Nothing.
Is that what you're wearing?
Of course.
Yeah, yes, you did. Whatever.
We just have to wait for our most attractive member.
has anyone seen my pants?
They're in the living room.
Oh.
Underneath the table.
I didn't leave him on the beach again?
No. I distinctly remember bringing them inside. They're not in my room.
Why
And you see,
all of you?
Do you
No,
only
they're
have
inside.
one? Yeah,
Because
you.
I thought.
They're large pants.
Yeah, and I always. So I just.
I heard the
You were meant to.
oh, and you see someone say oh and open the door, and you kind of see this like 6'3" like swimmer's body kind of guy, but he's like defined muscles that looks like he's like been swimming all his life. He has like soul is Cuban, but his skin is so like pale blue. Looks like all the blood has been drained out of him that he almost looks like bluish. And he's like has one finger like taking out all his rows of sharp teeth, like trying to pick something out of it. He's currently wearing like a jean jacket that has like the sleeves ripped off, and he's wearing a pink shirt that is clearly not his. That just says like Firebrand on it. It's clearly Vulcan's. And then just
I'll
like
never be able to wear that again.
oh, it's stretched out. It is
It's
stretched.
so stretched.
And
See
then,
all that perfect muscle definition.
and then just like boxers, but the boxers clearly have like blood stains on it. And he's just like, all right, you said they're in the living room?
Under
Yeah.
the table. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. He like
A side
jumps.
note- My bad. On a side note, are we like are our bodies like perma cold? Because if so, does that mean now with this super stretched out, ab defining shirt that Saul's nipples are like daggers?
Oh my god.
I mean, that's a good question.
It's important. It's for science.
It's like a blush of life thing. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's
The people need to know.
you feel cold. Like if a mortal was to come along and touch your hand, it would probably feel a little cold to them. Like maybe you spend a little bit too much time outside when the temperature was a little lower. But if you were to rouse the blood and use the blush of life, which Maeve probably done.
Maeve does have
Yeah.
this.
Everyone has the ability to rouse the blood and do that. You would gain some color back into your skin, and you would feel warm to the touch, things like that. But yes, you probably feel a little cold, so there's probably a decent chance that the nipples are standing at attention.
Oh, sorry, Vulcan. The shirt, I saw it just lying around, so I just decided to borrow it. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. And then you just see him like trying to struggle to put on pants. Like, all right, are we getting food? Because I am absolutely starving.
We're gonna take care of it. Just needed all of you to wake up. All right, let's go.
As we go, I will I'll probably wait for Saul to catch up before mumbling why you only got one pair of pants, but
I lost the other pair.
why you only got two pairs of pants.
Because don't you only really need 2 pairs of pants? One for alternating days, and then you do laundry on the weekend, and then you just go pantsless. What do you mean? How many pairs of pants do you have? More than 2?
Way more than 2.
Okay, that seems excessive.
I think.
Saul can wear my leggings.
Oh my gosh. I think would Debbie have like a driver?
Would you want to have a driver?
I have contacts, influence, and resources.
I mean,
so-
I'd say it is a if you want to say like some of your influences or resources is a private driver with a nicer car
yeah,
that you can all fit in.
a car that's nice and able to protect us, but not too conspicuous.
Yeah, it's a step above the weird white panel van,
Yes.
but it's not like an armored limo.
Right. Exactly.
What does the driver?
Probably like a hot young man, just like a guy. Yeah.
So do I see him when we?
Yeah, probably.
He's a driver. Yeah.
Debbie, just let me ask him out on one date. One. I mean, look at him. He's art itself. I mean,
Just imagining some like surfer guy
Okay,
with like
then
the tousled hair.
I call shotgun because I'm the safest up here, or rather, he's the safest with me.
what does that even mean? Just I.
Maeve.
Fine. Okay. Fine.
You.
And she gets in the back seat.
As you all, do you have something?
Oh, I was just gonna say, is it also possible for Debbie to make arrangements to take care of some of our hungry members with some of the we have?
If there is you being a consensualist would probably have arrangements with some people, and yeah.
Thing. So I'm basically just like lording over everyone that we can get breakfast after we go do the thing kind of energy.
Elle finishes her blood bag and lets it do that like empty to-go cup noise,
Slurping.
the slurp, and then just sort of leaves it on the seat.
You gotta finish that. There's like just like a drop left.
I mean, if you want it, sure.
It's not even gonna do anything. Oh. Okay.
God, I'm hungry. Thanks.
You're an animal.
Clearly.
As you all pile into the car, the driver like looks over at you and Debbie and just be like, so where are we going, boss?
And he calls you boss. That's so cute.
We're going to the usual. Be inconspicuous.
Yep, righto. And he sets off.
Can I move seats next away from Maeve? It's starting to get kind of just.
Absolutely, sure.
Fine, switch with me. I'll take the opposite corner from her.
Yeah, no, I'm good with this.
Oh, you guys are such children sometimes. Some people have needs. Get over it.
I know you were with me.
Still a child. But it's fine.
Needs are fine, but you get attached. Ugh.
I don't get attached. I really don't. I just think that you guys are reading into too many things that I do. I think you guys are obsessed with me. That's what it is. You guys just love me so much.
Maeve, you were literally crying last night over somebody.
Shut up, okay? He had a wife. What was I supposed to do? What am I supposed to kill the wife? I tried to. Debbie said no. So, I don't know. It was a moment of weakness. Happen again.
It probably will. Just stop giving them names.
They have names. I can't just ignore. So cute. Driver,
of course you can.
Don't say the name.
Please say the name.
I kind of want to see where this goes. Say the name, please.
Don't say the name, chicken.
He is a little bit unsure. Like for Debbie, like his eyes will like meet yours in the mirror.
I shake my head.
I've been told not to say my name.
None of you are fun. None of you.
For the record, I love it when you bring home food, but I don't like it when we have to replace drivers. I look at the driver, by the way.
Besides that one time, okay, fine, 2 times. Okay, fine. I won't touch him. I won't, unless he wants to touch me.
I will ask you, Debbie. How in the know is this guy? Is he someone you've promised to make a ghoul at some point, depending if they do well?
Yeah, I think he's definitely in it for something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. So you feel maybe a little bit more comfortable talking about business, or as yet again, he is slightly in the know. He's not like he doesn't know like Camarilla, Anarchs, anything like that. He just knows vampires.
Yeah.
So, are you getting food before or after?
We're gonna do after.
After? Okay. Anything anybody would like to do on their way to the opera house? Move there.
I'm putting on makeup.
Okay.
Did I slake a hunger with that blood bag? Can I get away with that?
I believe one blood bag is enough to boop. Blood bag, yeah. Hunger slaked 1, so and your blood potency is not above 2. So
sick. I'm back down to 1.
Yeah.
I think Saul is just doing as much as he can to mess with me as she put on like makeup, like accidentally nudging the elbow.
Don't do that. I'm putting on eyeliner. Do you know how precise you have to be?
No, do you have to be this precise?
I swear I will.
Yeah, how about this precise? Go ahead, how about this precise?
She puts her hands down and she's just glaring so hard. Don't touch me. And she continues.
Every one of you has been dead longer than me, and I still feel like the oldest child here. Ugh.
Well, that's because you're boring.
True.
It's okay, I
Sure,
love
I
you
guess.
anyway.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
So after too long, you all pull up to behind where the Rosedale Opera House is, sort of near where like a loading dock is. You do notice that the door has been propped open for all of you.
I just want to say, because he started before I got to say it,
Yeah.
I've been working in the car, through my phone, just making sure our stuff gets in where it needs to, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And by stuff, I obviously mean blood bodies, baby.
Yep.
Again, not illegal. Not illegal if no one ever finds out.
Yeah. I mean, that's the rule. No, it's not illegal until someone finds out.
Only in trouble if you get caught.
Yeah.
Fang Gang.
Fang Gang.
Fang Gang!
Fang Gang.
Sis, you're at the opera house.
Maybe walk in first,
Yeah.
because ladies first.
I think I'll say, like, lead the way, boss, or okay, she's going.
I, however, opened the door for Debbie. Help Debbie out if she needs it. If not, all I did was open the door.
I just kind of give an awkward pat on Vulcan's shoulder and just walk past.
Yeah. And as you do this, your driver goes, "Do you need me to wait here?" Or
Go ahead and make your way back.
Okay, yeah, no. Call me if you need anything.
Yeah.
And I guess Debbie goes in, Saul goes right next to Vulcan, just like, wow, chivalry.
You are a menace.
And then sneaks in.
Your driver heads back to probably your house to just sort of wait around for you to meet him. You all enter through the back door of the Opera House, and this is a magnificent building. It was built probably sometime in the last 5 years or so. And you can sort of see that they're getting ready. The house is dark tonight, but they're getting ready to set up for production of La Boheme. So, there's all sorts of brilliant costumes and set pieces as you walk through the backstage towards where the where the house is. And when you get into the house, you see Baron Holloway sort of sitting in he's mixed between he was sitting and now he's sort of up and pacing and sort of tapping away on his phone. And I'll take a moment to say what Baron Holloway looks like. He's probably somebody who was turned in his mid-30s. He's kind of got that sort of end of the boyish charm and sort of moving into adulthood. And, when he was turned, he was a pretty big star on Broadway. So, he's got that kind of older, 1930s kind of, Broadway look about him. Very nice suit, slicked back hair. And he seems rather relieved to see you all when...
Baron.
Debbie, thank you for coming quickly.
What seems to be troubling you?
You've probably been aware of the whole fact that the CAM has been trying to muscle in on Rosedale for the past year or so. Well, last night they sent a representative to talk to me. Yes. Standard, just concede to our demands and we won't burn the city to the ground kind of thing. Lots of hot air, mostly as a formality before they really attempt to try to seize any ground. But I learned that before the end of last night, one of my more trusted advisors took matters into his own hands. I believe there has been... He seems a little bit reticent to say it, but he eventually voices out, I believe she may have been diablerized.
Baron, who...
I'm asking out of character. Are you asking who was the representative or who did it?
Sorry, yeah. To rephrase, Debbie will say, Debbie just sort of in a soft reaction, nothing too overly surprised, although she certainly is. Who was the advisor that was taken?
She wasn't the Primogen. I believe she was the advisor to the Primarch. I believe her name was Sarah Solomon.
Is that name familiar to me at all?
Let's see. I was about to be like, make a society check, and I'm like, that's the wrong game. You have contacts and resources.
Yes.
So I'd say you've never interacted with her, but yes, you have heard of her. She was probably an older. She was maybe turned in the 50s or something, and definitely was gunning for the Primogen. But it doesn't look like that's gonna happen.
And was this Primogen of the Anarchs or
the Camarilla?
The Camarilla. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
though this can be done afterwards.
Mhm.
I do have a specific streetwise skill called Word on the Street, and I would like to tap into my super legal contacts, my 100% legal good girl contacts, and see if I can dig a little bit more into this while the convo is going.
Yeah. Give me a let's call it a wits streetwise. Add your word on the street. Add 1 dice for that. Plus your blood die.
Is it bad that all I just imagined was walking on the street?
And for those of you, because I realized I said a term and I didn't explain it, diablerie, very bad thing in vampire. It essentially is draining another vampire so much that you absorb their essence.
Oh, holy shit.
It's a big no-no.
The true death,
Yeah.
The big suck.
Yeah.
the bad suck.
The big bad suck.
Also 4 successes.
4 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You will you get some people that say they'll get back to you and just that they'll ask people they know, and they're gonna ask people they know and give you an answer.
Oh, and in those legal those Reddit forums that
Yes.
I'm on. Yes, the Reddit forums that I'm on. My username is totally just like Sunny D. Yeah.
I like it. But yes, the Baron turns to all of you and is just like, as far as I know, the Cam don't know about what's happened to her. We only have a matter of time. And something like this, I believe, I'm worried that they will skip that whole negotiate step and bring war to our doorsteps.
Fuck.
It kind of sounds like this means war.
I don't know. It sounds like a headache to me.
I mean,
It
at
is-
first, yeah.
Such a headache. I have this opening to prepare for. I have opening night and tech
Opening
rehearsals.
night. When is opening night?
Oh, it's hopefully as long as the Cam don't overrun our city in 2 weeks.
Front row seats, please, please.
Oh,
I
of
will do
course.
any.
So within those 2 weeks, Baron, what is it that you'd like for us to do?
Well, ideally, we can get this all settled tonight because, as I said, I believe I know who it was. The only other person who was with me in the meeting was my advisor, Felix.
Honestly, how many advice do you need to advise?
I don't know.
You'd be surprised.
Well, we don't advise you to do. I don't. think
Elle's
we
just
advise.
rolling her eyes.
And so, I would like for you to start off to go to his place, bring him and his childer, if she is there, here to stand judgment. Because if he has done this, I will have to take drastic measures.
Absolutely.
He will not see the sunrise.
Okay, but why us?
Because
Yeah,
I
this
trust
was-
you. And I know you can get things done quickly and quietly.
I mean, depends on the situation.
Yeah, quick question though. Say Felix resists. Could we take matters into our
I
Oh,
fully
man.
expect him to resist. He just
But
has to be
brought in alive?
as alive as a vampire can.
So what? Steak?
Yes, if you could put him into that would probably be your best bet. He is a Tremere, so be careful.
Maeve.
I'm just saying. I mean, this,
I will blindfold you.
If that is your type.
my type.
See, that's broad. Okay, see, now that's very broad.
Yeah, I have a. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be
All
fine.
right.
Like, can we get a scale of 1 to 10?
Can we?
Well, he is certainly not my type.
Who is your type?
Focus up. Group.
Sorry. Okay, sorry.
All right. Is there any other information you can give to us about?
And you all hear, he taps away on his phone, and you all hear the ding of all your phones, and he's just like, I have sent you his address. The address of the haven that I'm aware of.
Okay. What day is it? Is it like a Saturday?
I think it's a Wednesday.
Okay, perfect.
It's Wednesday, my dude.
Hey.
Is there anything that we should know about his child or that?
She usually doesn't leave his side too much, so find her, find him, find her. She's shaping up to be very good at the whole blood magic thing, but she has only been undead a year or two, so she is not incredibly
She's a
strong.
baby.
She is a vampire that has murdered people, Maeve. Oh, I mean, shit.
Out of character, can I just get a clarification again on who is the she that we're talking about alongside?
Felix does have a childer. He turned probably about 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's his vampire that he turned.
Yes.
Okay. We don't know anything about her besides that he turned her, and that's like his little buddy.
Yeah, essentially honestly, you know that he's at least a big enough advisor. You've probably seen her if you've ever attended meetings or anything like that. She usually is very quiet, sort of just stands there. Her name is Vanessa.
Oh, does Debbie have competition? Oh.
Competition for what?
You know, Vulcans love.
Oh.
Sometimes I just want to stir up drama, guys.
I apologize for Saul. He has watched too many telenovelas.
Listen, there's usually a twin, or definitely he's been turned by the sun. Or
Right,
by
but the twin
moon
is
devil.
always more attractive.
They're twins.
It doesn't matter.
But, like, an evil twin has a mustache.
Or really long hair.
It certainly sounds like you have a lot that needs to get done tonight. He emphasizes that word.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yes. You do this, and I'll get you a box for opening night.
Okay, done. Let's go. On my way out, can I try and take something from the costume?
Sure, yeah. Give me a dexterity subterfuge
Okay.
roll. Add your blood dice.
Uh,
I don't know if you have subterfuge.
And could I make an awareness check of some sort?
Yeah, give me a, it is,
it wants me to put it to input in difficulty.
there is, you can just leave it, I believe it's 0.
Oh.
Give me an intelligence insight at any kind of specialties that you.
All right.
I think I did it.
You have 2 successes.
Oh,
Yeah.
You have 2 successes.
How does this work?
Roll off?
I mean, it's of no one's watching, so I mean, it's not hard to grab a item from backstage, but it's also
Right.
Debbie is gonna see you.
Can it be a tiara?
Sure, yeah. And Debbie,
And she
you totally
puts it
see
on. She puts it on
Yeah.
and she just smiles at Debbie.
And like, it's almost as if like Debbie and you lock eyes and you just smile at her and you put it on, and then she just like sighs, like, takes 2 seconds, and then just starts walking back towards the dock.
She follows.
And also, if you don't have a skill and you want to argue a different skill, that is also good. I will allow it.
Ooh, okay.
If you're like, I don't have insight, but I have this other skill, I
Awesome.
would probably usually say yes.
gotcha.
So you all leave the theater, sort of standing there on the loading dock.
And as I have promised my little group, could I have gotten some of my contacts to either, like, off the premises, have some discreet location prepared for my little Fang Gang to eat?
Fang Gang.
Fang Gang.
Fang Gang.
Yes, you get a text message giving you like an address, and it's probably about a block away.
Okay. We're gonna make a bit of a stroll, so we can enjoy some brunch together.
What is midnight brunch? Like, if we're nocturnal, would it be like
Waffle House.
Waffle House? Thank
I
you,
don't-
voices guy.
I've never seen a Waffle House before that wasn't a violent video on the internet. So that's all I'm thinking about.
It's just a small little restaurant, really.
I like to imagine that the Fang Gang has been to a Waffle House, and it's
Absolutely.
Saul and Vulcan fighting people, and Debbie just sitting there.
Debbie did not set foot in that place.
Debbie was outside saying, "Can I please get a waffle?"
Oh my god.
No, I think that's Al. That's Al. Just like, can I please get a coffee, please? And maybe just like talk to the cashier.
Please, just give me a coffee and let me vibe. This is the most at home I've felt since I left the fucking trailer park. Just, guys, please shut up.
Could what is the little address / location? Like, is it an establishment or like a house?
It is a house. It appears to be like a loft that's above a coffee shop.
Okay, interesting.
And there's also like part of the message says there's a key under the mat.
I want to clarify: are they aware? Is the food aware?
You get a yes.
Okay, cool.
Do you pay them, or is this
Yeah.
just a okay?
They are paid. They are paid,
Cool.
and they are, getting iron pills and like
They're getting iron pills.
they're getting blood transfusion and stuff.
They get a juice and a cookie.
Yeah.
This is just Vampire Red Cross,
Yeah.
I love it.
except
I
they
will
allow gay people to donate blood. Hey.
Yeah. Okay. And I
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
just kind of gesture for people to walk up and yeah.
I will say, whenever we walk outside, really travel, but not in a vehicle that we own specifically, so public transportation does not count. It does count. I always have the oversized hood up. I gotta keep myself as goddamn unexposed as possible. A lot of my flaws are about people.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you did your little Reddit dive earlier, and you're getting some answers.
What are my answers?
One of them says Felix chartered a private plane to Europe, leaving.
Oh,
Fuck.
Is there a time?
It is leaving at. So you have at least. It's probably like 8 or 9, so you have at least 6 hours.
Okay, well now this is important. Is Felix Asian? Because that bitch is gonna leave 3 hours early.
No.
Alright.
So he's gonna leave at least 30
gonna
minutes before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a private plane.
True.
It don't matter. It don't
doesn't
matter.
leave till he gets there.
It don't matter. I could win the lottery tomorrow, and then choose to travel at an inappropriate time. I'm still going 3 hours early. This is built in. I don't wanna get stopped.
yeah, because you gotta time it out with security, with having to put in your bags. When it's an issue with your bags, when you get stopped.
Yeah, I'm Canadian. Like this shit get a little deep. It only gets
Fair.
deep coming back. To be 100% honest, it takes an extra hour to come back because of all the stuff I gotta go through. But yeah.
Does Vulcan let us know?
Yes, I will definitely. Actually, I will let you know after we have eaten. Because
Okay.
I feel like the last thing we need is people in the middle of food and I go, haha, he's leaving at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think, just as a little side, if you have the hood up, Saul is standing like in the street end, so like the more public face. And anytime someone even remotely kind of looks your direction, he like flashes his teeth.
So you enter the like the little loft, and there are a couple people just sort of like sitting around on their phones.
Anyone attractive. That's all I have to know.
Yes.
Take your pick.
I go guy in the corner. Saul runs and just grabs him.
Oh my god.
Well, also these are not people that you kill, probably.
Oh,
Yeah, do not kill.
Yeah,
I eat
that-
organs, so
I will also say that you all came from a place where you harvest organs. If you want to retroactively say I grabbed a spleen from the fridge and ate it, I will
Well, for
allow
the record, we Vulcan totally makes like Capri Suns for people who need bag stuff, and that would include salt. So, like, do you have a very special flavor to Kool-Aid? Yes. Blue raspberry for you.
Vulcan, can I get my blue raspberry livers?
Yes. And I take it out of one of my many pockets in this oversized jacket sweater thing, and I give you your blueberry liverade.
Disgusting. Both of you.
Appreciate it. Wow, Maeve, I don't judge your food. You shouldn't judge how I eat.
No,
I think we were judging her food on the way here.
Yes.
exactly. You were. So shut
No, I
down.
wasn't.
Both of you.
Out.
And I'm gonna go make out with the hottest guy here, or girl, whoever's hottest.
Well, describe them to me.
Describe the hot person.
Yes.
What's
Oh my gosh.
yeah? What's
What do they look like?
type?
Yeah.
Oh.
What is Maeve's height? Describe.
So, they probably have green eyes. They're taller than her, so I guess maybe 5'11". Let's go with Bob, brown hair. Dark eyes, 100%. She has dark eyes, and she as soon as she sees them, she just heads straight over and pulls them by their collar. She's sold. She's probably not in front of everyone though. Thank you.
There's a bedroom. You can take
Yep.
them over there.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
And I will say the only way to get to 0 hunger is to kill the person.
So we just want you to get at 1 hunger, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I want.
Which also, I believe, if you like drain a person, there's also like a chance you can like frenzy sometimes, depending.
Oh,
Yeah. Depending on like who you are, you may have to make like willpower rolls and.
up to you if I don't know who I am.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've been trying to read the rules for it, and it's very much just like depends on the person and their touchstones, convictions, and various other things about their like clan or whatever.
Debbie says in whatever narrative way, just get to hunger 1.
Yeah, narrative. Wait, don't kill them.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have fun. Don't worry.
Ooh, Maeve's having fun.
Yeah,
Hi.
go play with your food.
I will. Thank you.
So childish as he stuffs another liver full of blueberry flavor.
Debbie does not partake. She's just standing and waiting next to the door.
Yeah, Elle just takes a seat near the door, probably on the opposite side from Debbie, and just like scrolls something on her phone.
Oh no.
Vitter?
Water.
Squeaker, like bat, maybe?
Echo?
I was gonna say finger.
Echo.
But it sounds like
Echo.
grinder for vampires.
Fanger is what Maeve would use.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to develop an app for vampires?
Yes.
We're ending the podcast and we're just gonna make app development now. Thanks everybody.
Who all is eating? It's Saul, Maeve, and is Vulcan eating?
I don't know, actually. I think Vulcan is more interested in working right now. Vulcan's at hunger 1 anyways.
Okay.
So,
cool.
yeah. It's not like it really matters. I think, if anything, all Vulcan is doing is sitting on a couch with one of the humans who expected to be eaten. And Vulcan's just going to be like, you look like a pillow. Okay. And I'm just going to lie down. That's it. And work from there. And specifically, I want to see if it is at all possible to get more info on specifically like the location of Felix. Like, what's it like? Do we gotta worry about cameras and like people going, do you live here? You know, like that kind of stuff. What floor? You know.
Yeah. Let's. Give me a Give me a wits technology to do some research.
Be it.
And don't forget to add that blood dice.
5 and up, yeah?
6 and up.
6 up.
6? Okay.
Hmm.
2
And
6 and up, 2 success.
you said 2 successes?
Yes.
So you're getting a little robot there, Aki.
That's what the kids call a Yankee Wikey.
Oh, I see.
You
good now,
sound... You sound good now.
Oh, okay.
So it was 2 successes?
Yes, 2 successes.
I will also let you know you can spend a superficial willpower, mark it off, and you can re-roll up to 3 failed dice if you would like, just not the blood dice.
I'm good because I have no concept of what will count, what seems like it's correct or not, or a success or not.
Could I also double up on that technology wits roll?
Yeah. If you want, you can put your brains together. I will get you get some basic information from this. You get area of the city. It's sort of in the I'm not going to say suburbs, but sort of like a downtown area district that's...
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I don't roll on roll 20, man. Somebody's gotta take the plunge.
I mean, it's not a messy critical, so, that's just a straight failure. Yet again, you can mark off a superficial willpower to re-roll up to 3 of those dice.
Not worth it.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're just not coming up with anything. You're just like, you're searching the name, and there's a lot of Felixes out there.
I might be distracted.
Yeah, maybe.
Meanwhile, Vulcan's just like, remember the address we got? Just gonna copy paste that. Google.
Yeah, Google Maps. You pull up where the actual address is, and it's a sort of a very nice sort of Victorian era design that looks like it's been updated with bits and pieces. There are some houses that are a little bit close to it, but you don't see any. There might be some cameras on the street, but it's not like it's a gated community or anything.
Okay. Well, since like 3 people are eating or 2 people are eating, and I'm chilling, I think I'll mention to the ones that are waiting. Felix booked a flight to Europe around 3 a.m.
So,
Great. So they know to eat quick, right?
a good amount of hours.
Mm-hmm. Community's not gated. I have no idea about cameras, though. So,
All right.
just realized, did Saul take a person?
Yeah.
Okay, after a certain amount of time, I might get concerned.
No, he got his, blueberry liver or something.
No,
Yeah.
I think Saul still took the person, and ran to a room.
Oh,
Saul
okay.
is
Are
like
you
all abs in a crop top. Saul took a person.
are you eating? Or are you
No, I think Saul was sitting in front of this person, eating, and then just having a full-on conversation.
Uh-huh.
And he's kind of just he's like, so last time I was swimming, mind you, I saw a stingray, and my first instinct was, should I eat it? But then I was also like, it's the majesty, you know? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like rubbing his, the liver right in the guy's face. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh
Yeah,
my
the-
god.
The thing that killed Steve Irwin?
Yeah, one of those things. But they're also so majestic. And again, it's just arm is up and liver fluid is flying in this dude's face.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god.
He's just sort of sitting there on the edge of the bed, is there a safe word?
It's just
That's
majestic.
exactly what Maeve's person is saying right now.
A safe word or it's majestic?
A safe word, 100%.
I kind of
is majestic.
I look at Vulcan and Eloise and I kind of ask, do either of you have experience breaking and entering? Well, all right. What would be the best way to go about potentially a surveilled premises?
Back door.
Back door, basement. Check to see if there's a security system first.
I'm pretty sure Saul might have lock picking?
I do.
Yes, because I remember we talked about it. I took black market, you took lock picking.
Yes, I just like I'm out of the room, so that's why I'm like I was keeping quiet about it.
Big buff clerk guy. Need a lockpicks.
If
I mostly just punched the lock.
oh my goodness, if anything, I could take the front door approach, see if I can get anything out of that while the rest of you attempt to get in from the back. Or
Yeah, you do your weird, like, mind control bullshit. We'll do the actual work.
interesting.
How long has it been?
It's been like maybe 10 minutes.
How long do you sex?
Yeah.
I don't- it's a good question.
How long's the poor guy last? Or girl?
Hold on.
Debbie knocks.
I rolled a 9, so 9 minutes.
Debbie knocks on Maeve's kind of door, and after it's like, you know, probably like Solo's like finishing up, so Debbie is just like, all right, we can't wait for this long.
But like the other cool thing about them is that they can float along the top of the water.
Wrap it up.
What? Listen, it's like I think Solitaire's the guy's like, listen, you were great. It was great talking to you. What's your name?
Ralph.
I don't care. I'll tell you what, Stingray. You keep it up, you can make it far.
You think so?
No. Just walks out.
Are you doing what? Blood bagging? Maeve will leave the room and she'll like wipe. She has a paper in it. It's 100% a phone number. Okay.
I can't let you keep.
Why? Don't listen to me. She's so nice. She's so nice. And she maybe unless you want to go find out. But I mean, no, I don't care.
I will. I'll get you the fucking driver, but give me that paper.
Okay, fine. Here.
And I just like take the phone number and just like rip it up and put it in my pocket.
Okay. So
And it has been only 1 hour. Is that a record, folks?
It's been 10 minutes. It's been 10
it's
minutes.
been 10 minutes.
I want to say by also this time, just like getting a feel for what needs to be done, I'm gonna call. We're gonna do like an older, uglier driver.
Like a dad in his
like a-
40s.
Yeah, like
Oh my god.
just to get us to place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You call him, and you know, however many minutes later, you know, the car is there.
Okay, let's go. And then she sees that it's the ugly guy. And she just immediately deflates.
Hey, there's your driver.
No,
This
Oh,
one's
yeah.
all yours.
You make Maeve sit
What a-
shotgun.
No.
You
it's
gonna
not
remember
happening.
how to share with that one, or like keep?
I don't want this one. This one's not mine. No.
Honestly, Maeve, I think this might be an improvement for you.
You know what?
Oh, you can call him Daddy.
Oh, and this one actually means it.
Debbie's gonna sit in the passenger side seat and then just like roll up the window that separates the driver and passenger from the rest of the car.
Thank you. Now I won't have to throw up.
But Maeve, look, your dream man is just a window away.
The more we talk, the more I dislike you.
Who's sitting in the middle? This is very important.
She will sit in the middle, sure.
Elle's like in a back seat up against the window, wishing she can just pass out.
So it makes Saul on like the right and Vulcan on the left of Maeve.
And she's just so angry. Her arms are like crossed, like think temper tantrum, like a toddler. That's her.
Yep. So Debbie, what instructions do you give the driver?
I am going to tell the driver to get us basically to not the entrance of whatever neighborhood, just get us to a couple houses
blocks.
down. Yeah, a couple blocks down. And then Debbie's going to leave first and approach the front door and kind of act as a maybe some kind of like concerned business partner or something along those lines. And then Debbie, I guess at some point she rolls the window down, separating everybody between her and the driver, and is like, we're gonna have the driver drop us off a few blocks down. I'm going to approach the house head on. The rest of you, I need you to find some method of getting inside.
Take Maeve with you.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I can be. So.
That's fine.
Unless I can probably the person inside of the bit. So.
Just like you charmed our driver, look at him. Enamored.
We are going
obsessed.
to need to make sure that if there are cameras there if there are locks, they are according.
Hey, let me try to pick the locks, by the way, before you just punch them.
Oh, come on. My punch rate has a 75% success rate.
Yeah, but it's also really loud.
I will say,
True.
the Baron didn't leave a specific instruction about how clean we have to be. So,
But we just can't.
use your discretion.
Okay, yeah, so not magic with your hands or whatever. And then we'll just walk in.
Alright. So, Maeve, you're with me.
Yes.
Back,
Yes.
like hiding her face.
I'm going to also have the driver, once all of us are dropped off, to just do circles around town and just stay sort of near but not within the neighborhood until he is needed.
So yeah, you come and it's all of these sort of rows of houses that look pretty identical, sort of in this older style. And you're able to find which one Felix is. And since it's like night, most people are home by this point.
So is it like a house? Is that what this is?
It is a house.
Okay.
And from what you can see, all the windows are dark, the curtains drawn.
Alright, Maeve. Do we have a story?
A story? I mean, like, oh, we could say, our copper have our phones, they're dead. Just from there.
Maeve. Felix and Vanessa have certainly
right.
seen me.
So why are we? Oh, well, they haven't seen me. Boring meetings.
We'll just see what happens, I suppose.
No, I can go.
I'll signal if that will be necessary.
Can we go?
Yeah. Just ring the doorbell, see what happens.
So naughty. She will do that. She's gonna ring the doorbell.
Yes. So you ring the doorbell. Nothing. If you want to give me like I'm trying to think of what is the best for this. Maybe like a.
Could I do heightened senses?
Heightened senses? Yeah.
For either hearing any movement within the house, or if there's a possibility to hear cameras or any sort of surveillance type technology too.
Yeah. Give me that senses so I can know if.
Yeah, it is a wits plus resolve.
Yeah, wits plus resolve. And do you need to make a rouse check to activate it?
No, I do not.
Give me that wits plus resolve.
One success.
Do you want to spend any willpower for that?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, we can reroll up to 3 of the failed dice. That is not the because that could be a bestial failure if you.
Okay, so I can just basically roll 3 dice.
Yep, reroll 3.
Is there a button for it on Roll20? Or?
Don't know.
Okay, so I got 2 more successes.
2 more successes, so that bumps it up to
3 total.
3 successes. And this is me. I was trying to pull up the book is running very slow. So, for heightened senses, what of the families of discipline?
Auspex.
Auspex, cool. Senses. Okay, which is all as there. And did you add your Auspex rating? And does that include whatever your Auspex is as well? For what you rolled?
Is that basically just like an extra die?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I did not roll that. I can do that real quick right now.
Yeah, and that could be an extra success for you.
Yeah, no, I didn't. It's just
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a difficulty 3. Oh no, that's to shut it off. But so as you do this and you're like listening in and focusing, you do hear sounds of conversation that seem to be coming from the second floor in what is probably a soundproofed room. So you can hear that the conversation is happening, and you can maybe catch every fifth word, but you can't make out everything that they're saying. One voice sounds very calm and measured. The other one sounds a little bit.
I'm going to text our group chat. There are 2 people upstairs.
You also don't hear sort of like the telltale like whirring noises and the like sounds of cameras or anything like that.
But I don't know for sure.
You don't know for sure.
Okay.
But you don't hear any.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna just say, just text very quickly. Don't seem to hear or see cameras from here, but be careful in the back.
Anything?
This is boring. Can't we just walk in? Just say hi? They're not gonna answer the door.
We're gonna wait for our other team.
Oh, and as you with your heightened senses and you're doing this, you can catch what sounds like you have your car circling the blocks, and you can very much tune into what the engine sounds on that. And then there's another car that, as you do this, you hear it pass like twice. That also seems to be.
Okay. I will also mention that there is another car other than our own that is making its rounds in the neighborhood.
Yes. We'll jump over to Sneak Team and see what you're up to.
Al's checking for cameras, security stickers on the windows, basement doors. Is there a keypad on the back door or something?
There's no keypad on the back door.
Vulcan is straight up gonna be going very quietly, like she'll tap both of you on the arm before, showing that she's gonna be quiet, with the finger to the lip gesture, and then she's gonna gesture up, as in that's where she's going. And she's gonna quite literally go for a window.
Okay.
Also, so will probably help you get up there, like get up to the second floor.
Technically, I can also climb up pretty well too.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, Is there a basement door, like a sub basement door?
Yeah, I was trying to check for stuff like that too.
Yes, there is a sub basement door.
Because I say we can do a 3-prong approach where Vulcan goes high, Ellie goes medium, and Soul goes low. You guys want to try that?
Yeah, I'm
Seems
good
like
with-
more opportunities for failure, but yeah, sure, let's go.
So, Vulcan, I need you to give me a dexterity athletics, adding any specialties or anything like that. I see that you do have fleetness.
Yep. Could I argue for dexterity and stealth since I'm trying to go in quietly?
Yeah, you could argue with that. And celerity. So fleetness is, and if you want to use fleetness, you do need to make a rouse check.
Yeah, rouse check. That's just one d10.
One d10. If you fail, you get hungrier. If you do not, you don't get hungrier.
8.
That is success. You do not get hungry. The beast is kind of growling in the back of your head. The beast wants to be let out. The beast wants to play, but not tonight.
Vulcan on the inside was like, I stayed closeted for years. You think this is gonna bother me?
Yes, you can add your celerity to non-combat dexterity tests, and you may do that also while defending. So give me that dexterity stealth with your celerity.
Ka-chow. That's 110. And besides that, 2 other successes. So that's 4, yeah? Technically. Do 10s count as 2?
It's only if you get another 10.
Only if I get another 10. Okay, then that gets
Other than
3.
that just counts as 1.
Yeah, okay, then it's 3.
This house has got like kind of the trellis thing going on with a bunch of these with a bunch of ivy climbing up of it. It kind of provides a handhold. It's not incredibly hard. So you're up sort of where the windows are. There's like the sort of the smaller part of, I don't know architecture terms. You're sort of by one of the windows.
If I peek in, can I see like what the room looks like?
You peek in and you see what appears to be paints and an easel, and it looks like this is a room where somebody does art.
Nobody's in it, right?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
So you try to lift up the window.
Could I check and see if it looks like anything security related before I attempt to open this window?
Yeah, give me a intelligence stealth roll. Or awareness, actually. Intelligence awareness.
Oh, it's about the same. 2 successes.
2 successes.
Yeah.
You don't see, like, you have enough awareness to tell that this window is locked, but you don't see any of those like telltale things that like tripwires or any of those like little things that if you disrupt it, the signal goes off or anything like that. And what are Eloise and Saul doing?
Elle's just going for the back door or side door, whichever's closest. Just gonna
back door.
try to quietly pick it and sneak in.
Yeah. I believe dexterity larceny.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And Saul, are you using your patented lockpick method?
Yeah, I think so. I was going for the basement door, like the cellar door, and just try to see if we can just rip that shit open and get down there.
Give me a strength larceny check.
Okay.
Because you're just attempting to rip it open.
Just rip the lock. Rip the lock off quietly.
Elle got 6 successes with a crit.
Yeah, honestly, you're just like upgrade their locks. This thing is like a joke to you.
Is there any difficulty to this?
Nope.
Ooh, we take it.
So that is 2 successes. There's just, unfortunately, I'll ask, do you want to spend any willpower to re-roll?
Did I roll bad?
It is not going to be enough successes. You're going to need at least 3 successes.
It's only 3, but I'm a big believer in this shit would be funny. How badly do we need to be stealthy, group? Let me ask this.
We are the stealthy group.
Oh, you're right. Then yeah, I'll spend a willpower.
Mark off that willpower. Re-roll up to 3 dice.
Okay. So then, how do I just re-roll again?
Because you want to keep those. I was like,
oh shit! Oh wait, I can just roll 3 again.
Yeah, if you can just roll 3.
So many number of dice to roll 3. I didn't know. No.
The dice want to tell this story. So.
The dice want me to be funny.
Yes, sir.
So I guess I'll just rip that shit off.
Yeah, so, Elle, as you nice and quietly, you open this, unlock this lock and push open the door, you just hear this sound of wrenching metal as Saul just sort of attempts to pull the lock out of the door, but kind of just pulls the door off the hinges.
So I was just gonna look at you, thumbs up. It's like, yeah.
Elle's already inside. She just hears that and thinks like, why do I even bother trying? We have this fucking himbo with us.
Yep, and Vulcan, you also hear the very loud sound of wrenching.
So what's funny is that Vulcan does have a move that if she just stays still, she's invisible. So I do this, but I'm gonna text Debbie with my other hand, and just go, we're inside, but Vulcan. And I put the weird, the face, the face where it grits its teeth, the emoji? Like that, that's what it looks like? Yeah, I send a bunch of those and send it your way.
Logan, you just hunker down and you do your cloak of shadows. No one can see you.
Yeah. I think what I specifically am going to do is I'm a try to pay close attention to see if anyone comes out or not. If not, I can slowly make my way down and enter through. Sorry, I sneezed. Enter through the door Elle went through, but I'm being much more careful about this because I'm a story up.
Yeah. You, Vulcan, you watch as out of one of the you can't see because it's not connected to this room, but you can kind of see that there's a hallway outside of the room and the door is open, and you watch as someone moves past the doorway. You can just sort of catch that they're wearing all black. They have long dark hair, so you can't really tell who that is. You're guessing it's probably Felix, but... And yes, so front door team, you also get this text message. At the same time, you hear the very loud wrenching of...
Yeah, okay. I was gonna ask if with heightened senses I would be able to hear that,
you
but
definitely hear it, and
if it's
Maeve
that
also
fucking
hears
loud...
it.
Alright, I look at Maeve, and I'm just like, we gotta go. And then just we hopefully stealthily making our way to the back.
No, I could have just walked in. And she follows.
So you make your way around to the back and see the back door open.
Yeah.
And
now that he's made this loud noise, he's you know what, stealth's overrated, and just start stomping down, be like,
in the basement.
In the basement, he's like, Felix, where
Oh,
are you?
I love this.
This is fine.
And, funny is you just walk into what appears to be a storage area. It's just all of these things covered in drop sheets.
Okay. I just want to make sure. So, Debbie, Maeve, Saul, and Elle, are we all in the basement right now? And
No, Saul is the only one in the basement. Everyone else is on the main floor.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Oh, I'm still probably hanging up because I'm doing this slow.
Yep. So Elle, you were the first one in. The back door leads into a kitchen, or what is technically a kitchen, even though there's a fridge and a knife block, and that's the only two things that are in this kitchen.
Yeah, that seems right for things that don't eat. I don't know that she's trying too hard to be stealthy after hearing all the stomping around going on in the basement. Now the priority is more on speed. She's trying to check as many rooms as she can, try to balance being thorough and quick.
I heard the people talking on the second floor, or was it just inside the house in general?
It was on the second floor.
Okay.
Right, that was in the group chat, so
yeah.
that was probably going upstairs.
Oh, yes. Okay, never mind. I'm not going down. I'm with.
Yeah, we're going up.
In fact, can I please use all of this noise as a way to mask me breaking a window open?
Sure. Yeah, give me we're gonna do a dexterity stealth roll.
Yes.
To see you do the thing where you wrap the jacket around your wrist.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna argue if I could do it quietly, because with that exact way.
Yeah.
Could I? Is there any way I could help that action since I'm being so loud?
I mean, there is not really assists or anything. I will say it's because it's a window and it's not incredibly, hard to break through. It's only going to be a 2 difficulty. And especially because there's enough going on now that you might be able to, I don't know, as Saul yells, find the right moment to just smash the window.
I got on there.
I'm gonna let everyone know to spread out and to target the second floor. Make sure no one goes outside.
Yes. And Saul, you are still in the basement, and you are surrounded by things covered in drop sheets.
Entrance to the house. And starts charging to it, just cursing, and it just starts going up and just.
There's a door that leads from sort of the basement up into what is probably off of the kitchen, and it is locked.
I'm gonna break down the door.
Okay. Give me a let's do strength athletics.
Christ.
Athletics? Could I make an argument for brawl? Because I'm gonna punch that shit.
Sure, yeah, let's go brawl. And so, Elle, you move from the kitchen into what appears to be like a dining room. It's a very fancy table with some very fancy chairs, and the table looks to be covered in occult tomes. And then from there, leading off to your left, it seems to be a facsimile of a living room. So if somebody just looking through the windows would just see a normal living room, and then there are stairs up, and you can kind of already hear somebody moving upstairs. And it's about that time that Debbie and Maeve arrive at the door.
Walking past the dining room and seeing all the books, she's just gonna like pause for half a beat, sort of shrug, and like knock one pile off of the table, and then like make for the stairs. If they come in through the front door, I assume she's passing the door to get to the stairs. She'll just sort of shrug. Hey.
Yeah,
upstairs.
They made their way around to the back and came in through the kitchen door.
All right. So just not waiting for them going upstairs. She may check that her pistol's ready.
Yeah, so all that is enough to break through that door. And Vulcan, what did you get? You get.
I was trying to ask, does fleetness count for this as well?
I'll allow it.
That's important for my dice. 5 successes.
5 successes?
No, that's all successes. My bad. 6
All
counts.
successes.
Yeah, that's 7.
It's a nice crit. How do you take out the window? Narrate this.
Yes, let me narrate window.
How do you end his career?
I have been partners with Saul longer than I have been partners with the rest of the team. You may call us an iconic duo reminiscent of childhood and gotten only better by the recent We Can Be Heroes movie that I enjoy so much, though we are not that kind of couple.
Snaps around.
Snaps around, thank you. So I think I just instinctively know when to time the perfect hit to be completely masked by the sound of Saul being Saul.
Yep.
And so as I do this, I take my sweater sleeve, like I pull the sleeve like all the way around my hand, enough for me to just like grab a bunch of it in my palm. So it's when you have you ever been that cold where you do that with sleeves that are long enough?
Yep.
Yeah. And you just ball it up and I brace like my hand against the window, and then I just 1-inch punch it as soon as it, yeah, just
we'll just be like, mother, and he's gonna say fucker and then break something.
Yep. It's just perfectly, it's perfectly timed. They would have never known until they got up to see that their window has been broken into. It's also not even, it's not the whole window, it's like part of it where it would have like slid open.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a very secure break-in. No way this glass is cutting me either.
Nope. Yeah, no, you have the window broken, you can step through into the studio.
I will type I'm in the 2nd floor and send it. And now this is where I'm gonna try and cloak the shadows again, just so I can kind of get a feel of what's going on, while also trying to not make as much noise as possible in this one room.
So, so Debbie, Maeve, you come in through the kitchen. You see the empty kitchen with just a fridge and a knife block. Moving into the... And there's like a door on the other side of the kitchen, and you kind of just see Saul behind it, and then you see Saul go through the door.
Stealth, by definition, is up to interpretation.
No, you can just say you're bad at it.
And you know what? You can say you're bad at keeping anybody.
Oh.
Yo.
Oh.
Spread out.
Is that willpower damage?
Spread out. The both of you.
Do I roll something for that? Oh no.
So is it
Roll your unspent willpower.
Oh my god.
What do I have to roll? How do I just keep her from not exploding right now?
I don't know. We'll say like, I mean, this is probably not the first time Saul has launched this statue. Just 2 successes. However many willpower you have, that's how many dice you roll.
If I accidentally put Babe into a frenzy and this just gets me even more chaotic, I'm so sorry.
Literally.
Okay. So how does this willpower thing work to do here?
So you see how you have all of those
The 4
boxes for
little... Yeah, okay, so I just roll 4 of those.
roll 4 dice.
Okay, fail. Success. Okay.
You're fine. Who knows what's gonna happen to Saul after this? I don't know. Maybe
She
Saul
opens
is.
her mouth to say something. She closes it. She turns around and she just walks upstairs. That's where we're going.
Yeah, I'm dragging Maeve upstairs with me.
Yeah. So you move from the kitchen into the occult dining room, into the living room where Elle is. And Elle, as this happens, you watch as a figure is at the top of the stairs, and then you hear the hammer click back on a gun.
Nice.
2 different reactions there.
Can I, with heightened senses, I still have that on. Am I able to hear where specifically the gun is coming from?
It's coming from probably at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, so Elle with rapid reflexes, as soon as she hears that click, has her gun aimed up at the figure.
Quick draw.
Yes, you're aiming at each other, and now you get Elle, you're the first person who gets a good look at Felix. He looks very Dorian Gray-esque, kind of romantic figure, dark, brooding, all that fun stuff.
Oh boy.
Long dark hair, wearing what is no longer a nice suit. It seems to have been through something. You can sort of see where the white dress shirt is rather stained with dark blood.
I was joking for a second. Seeing all that, she seemed like, hey, you doing okay? It's about to get way worse. Don't put that down.
He laughs. It's like, I've had better days. I think it was only about a time before Baron sent his little hit squad after me.
This could be so easy if you just put that down. Calm down. Don't make me get Debbie in here.
He hasn't lowered his gun, but looks like he's about to shoot.
He doesn't look like he's about to shoot, or he does?
He has it leveled at you, but you notice his finger isn't on the trigger.
Question?
So I'm in the art room. Is there a wooden easel?
Yes.
Can I make a stake out of it?
Yeah. It's a wood easel. I don't imagine with your strength it's honestly all that hard.
Yeah, okay, cool. And I am on the 2nd floor. So what I would like to do is peek out the door and see where this commotion now is going. Just so I can be ready to sneak attack if needed.
Yeah, is Debbie and Maeve in view of the stairs at this point, or are we hidden enough back next to Elle?
If you want to attempt to hide and not be seen, I will need stealth rolls. If you don't care, you can definitely.
Yeah, I want to step right next to Elle.
Yeah, you can, and you'll see Felix standing there with the gun. More of just as a way to keep you back at the moment than actually wanting to fire it, because he's also aware, as well as you are, everyone in the neighborhood will hear.
Just sort of like standing next to Elle. This is probably the closest I've stood next to her in God knows how long. And I kind of do the evil scary guy thing of adjusting my glasses. And just in a very intimidating manner would like to say, I believe my companion has made the situation very clear to you. Would like to continue to have your child in your custody. You'll do as we say.
He is looking between everyone, and you see his gaze dart back down the hall behind him. And after a second or so, you hear him flip the safety back on, and he's still holding the gun, but he's holding it up away. It's just...
I take one step forward on the stair and just sort of say, would you like to give us some information as to why you chose to take the law into your own hands?
The Baron was going to sell us all out. He was going to sell us all out to the Cam.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it wasn't a, Cam coming in to just be like, yeah, we're scary. We'll take your city. He was making a deal.
You have anything to back that up, or is it your word against his?
Is there a reason? I don't really see why he'd do that if he was...
It's like, I'm going to reach into my jacket and pull out my phone.
Oh, to give us your number?
No. Sorry, little one, you're not my type.
I'm everyone.
And with his free hand, he gently pulls open his jacket, pulls out his phone. He holds it up and says, there's a recording on this phone.
Play it.
It's the conversation. And also ask Vulcan, what are you doing right now? You can hear this whole conversation.
I'm coming in very slowly. I have a stake. I'm not gonna use it yet. But I'm making sure that just in case shit happens, he's gonna be quartered, and I am okay with staking a man. But I would like to be quiet about it. Like, I'm not coming in to immediately attack. I'm coming in to wait and see what's going on, but as quiet as possible.
Give me a dexterity stealth. Add your obfuscate.
What happens if you roll 4 10s?
Oh,
that's 8.
That is 8 successes.
Yeah, I was. You want a picture?
No, I mean, I believe you.
Yo, Price is Right music starts playing right now.
But yes.
So the curse has been broken, Aubrey. The curse is broken.
The curse is broken. You could play vampire.
You're ascending.
So you are just a ghost in the night. No one hears you. No one sees you.
No one, not even the people facing me. I'm just that good.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, once you've activated Cloak of Shadows, as long as no one's looking at you when you activate it, no one's gonna see you.
Well, unless it's through supernatural means. Technically, I think heightened senses could vibe check me.
Not with that roll.
Yeah, but not with that roll. Yeah,
not with that
chance, but like,
So, Felix, he unlocks the phone and, he puts the gun back in its holster and hits a couple of buttons, and he pulls up the audio recording, and you hear a woman's voice go, well, that's solved then. I'm glad she didn't make it. You made it easy for us. Welcome back to the Ivory Tower. Elias is like, yes, it's a relief. And then that's where the recording ends.
Elle's gonna look at Debbie's. That's not a lot of context, but still weird.
We're going to continue on with our mission, unfortunately, Felix. We can take this little conversation, whatever it might be, to the Baron.
Oh, so you can throw me to the sunlight?
Maybe we can cooperate.
And Debbie, you still have heightened senses up, right?
Yep.
You hear a car stop outside.
Is it is not my car?
Not your car. You hear what sounds like all 4 doors on the car open.
Interesting.
And vague conversation. It sounds like Latin.
Debbie's the only one who hears this, yes?
Debbie's the only one who hears this.
You brought some friends, Felix?
If color could drain from his face, it would in that moment. Those aren't mine. Don't think it's them either. And like as you do this, you hear a crashing of like you hear a window break, and you just sort of hear a small object hit boom, boom, boom on the floor.
Second Inquisition.
Hey everybody, Aubrey here with a fun little announcement. Goblets and Gaze is now an affiliate over at Adventure Dice, and we know how much we all love those math rocks. So if you need some new math rocks in your life, go over to adventuredice.ca, and in the checkout code, enter our promo code GOBLETS for 10% off. But also, they have dice. They have other TTRPG accessories and tabletop goodies, dice trays, condition rings, and things like that, little spell casting stuff. Great stuff there. Go check them out and support our show. Thank you. And anybody who is on the ground floor, I need a dexterity athletics roll.
Who is on the ground floor?
It'd be Elle, Debbie, Maeve, and Saul.
Okay, what am I doing? Dexterity, what roll?
Athletics. Unless you have another skill you can sell me on involving getting the fuck out.
I have survival. I don't know if that would do.
Dexterity athletics.
Would awareness dexterity help me?
I will allow awareness dexterity.
I don't.
This is for like getting out of the way of whatever that is, or getting out of the house.
You're getting out of the way of whatever that is.
Is there a difference?
It is. You're gonna need at least 3 successes.
Okay, that's 1.
Great.
2.
Ooh, baby.
4 successes.
I got 2 and a 1 on a blood die. Actually, let me willpower that, I guess.
Might be a good idea.
3.
3. So you,
and I get 1 for blood, right?
yes, you get a blood dice.
Okay, if I get this, then I get this.
I have been forgetting about
I
blood
failed.
dice.
I got 2 successes.
I'm not rolling with blood dice.
Me neither.
You've been rolling really well without them.
Yeah,
What does rolling a 10 count as anything? Or
Yes, that counts as a success. If you roll multiple 10s, if you roll 2 10s, that counts as 4 successes.
okay, but 1 10 only counts as 1, right?
Yep.
Okay,
You have
then
willpower. You have willpower that you can.
If you, if you,
Okay, I can try. I can waste 1. Let's see.
spend a willpower, re-roll up to 3 failed dice.
Yeah, all I did was need 1, so that's 3.
Cool. You all start moving as the grenade goes off.
No.
Oh boy.
You all manage to at least get behind cover. So you all only take 1 superficial, as you're sort of pelted. 1 superficial damage.
Oh, okay.
As you are all pelted with various debris. But then there's the crackling sound of fire.
Yeah. All right.
And Vulcan, you hear all of this.
Okay, I think Vulcan is smart enough to know what the hell is happening. And I was waiting behind Felix this whole time. So I think what I do is when that shit goes off, I'm not actually choking him, but this is the only way I can describe what it looks like. I put him in a chokehold and bring him down and simply just put a finger to my lips and I ask, "Where's your child?"
As you do it, he gestures with his head to the door down the hall.
Okay, I'm going to drag him there because I'm pretty sure, at least based on all of this, I believe him. And I do have my convictions. There you go, convictions and touchstones. And technically.
Vulcan. Let me take Felix. You got the girl. Maeve, Elle. I can't see. I don't have eyes on Saul. We need to get out, but we're leaving with Felix and Vanessa.
Yes, and there is now the sound of fire spreading in the living room. And I believe I'm going to have everybody who is on the ground floor roll against Frenzy.
Okay.
Oh.
And I believe that is you just roll your unspent willpower with a difficulty of a 3.
I have
4 successes.
Difficulty 3.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
2.
2. Okay.
Because I spent 3 already. I rerolled 3.
Because you got 3 successes, though.
You spend 1 at a time to re-roll up to 3.
Oh,
Yes.
Gotcha. So let me...
One willpower for
Okay, so then we still...
3. Okay. So Maeve and Elle, it's fire. It's bad. You've always been told this is the thing that will bring you the final death. And in that moment, you freeze, and both of your beasts take it as a chance to take over, and all they want to do is get you the fuck out of here.
Is it too late to ride the wave since we rolled to resist?
I mean, I say you can, yeah. I will allow it.
Okay, I think Elle's gonna lean into it, and can she see where Maeve is at? I forget where Maeve is exactly.
Pretty much almost right next.
She's going to just sort of lean into the frenzy and throw Maeve over her shoulder and just bolt for the back door.
Yep.
It's gonna...
That is, you're just gonna start running. And as you start running, there is the sound of suppressed gunfire sort of through the windows. Sort of that very weird popping sound.
Yeah.
Can Saul grab while this is all happening, grab the basement door that he fucking flung off and use it as a shield because I think he notices like them running back, and he uses it as a shield as soon as like the gunfire.
Sure, yeah. If I can think of a role for that, I will tell you in general. But for now, you are doing that. You grab the door, and you can sort of hear and feel the impact of all the gunshots. And
you should leave.
And Vulcan, you are dragging Felix towards where his shot is.
I believe Debbie said that she wanted to take Felix, so on that end, I will leave Felix.
Okay.
But I'm going to Vanessa.
Yeah. And you open the door to it essentially is where he has set up an area where the sun can't get into for the day for them to sleep. And it's a girl. She's sitting on the bed. She's probably was the same age of you when you were turned like early mid-20s.
My age is a mystery.
Yeah.
Of when I was turned, it's a goddamn mystery.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably was 25 or so, which was undead for a couple of years. Wearing sort of paint, speckled clothes.
Okay, I come in, I put like a hand for caution, and I go, bad shit's happening. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Okay. You can see as like, as soon as she heard you coming, she had, she's like a knife in her hand, and she had cut it, and some of the blood is like dripping down, and as it hits the floor, it's making like a sizzling noise.
Oh.
Sweetheart, I like fire too. You can't burn me. Can you climb?
I can try.
Okay. Are there any windows in here, even if they're like boarded up?
No, this room was built specifically for this.
Okay, I'm gonna take her back to her painting room where I know I broke a window.
Yes.
I would like to look out the window first, but like as a peek to see if anything is out there.
You give me a wits awareness.
I also want to say, as soon as I have Felix, I'm like calling my man to start making his way back.
Yep. So yeah, you do, and it's like the we need evac now, and also with your enhanced heightened senses, you hear a voice often being like, we count 3 blank bodies in there.
Am I interrupting something, by the way? Was a scene happening?
I was waiting for Vulcan to roll.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
3.
3. there's a guy who's out by like where the back gate sort of turns into this like alleyway that's like behind the building. And he's trying to be like hide, but he is not doing a very good job of it.
Not our guy, right? Bad dude.
No, bad dude. He is wearing what appears to be black tactical gear.
And it's just one.
And it's probably about this same time that L, you run out with Maeve. And
What do I feel? What happens with a friend?
Frenzy is, honestly, you feel panic, and the only, like, I'm not gonna say, like, you black out and, like, or anything, you are still kind of aware, but it's like you are not driving the car.
It's my bad.
Yeah, it's the beast that is kind of like your darker instincts, but it's just get out.
Okay.
And honestly, that is what your beast is telling you, just get away. And L, give me a wits awareness to see if you notice this guy as well. It's
Okay.
he's not incredibly hidden, so it's only a 2.
2 successes.
Yeah, you see him. He is unfortunately picked a bad spot where he is like on the edge of like a ring of light from like a street light, which kind of like glistens off some of like the tactical gear.
Where is he exactly?
He's sort of like whereas the backyard is sort of enclosed with this like privacy fence. And then there's a gate that you all went through and maybe kind of left cracked open, but it's now completely open, and he's off to one side. You can kind of like spot as he like slightly and sees you, and it looks like he's probably, as soon as he gets a chance, will try to shoot at you.
Oh, it's not good.
And at the same time, Vulcan, you also notice him.
Elle's gonna drop Maeve
Yes.
and like drop her behind. Elle's gonna drop her behind her back, and pull her gun again and try to provide cover.
Are you going to take the first shot, or?
Somebody threw a grenade. Fuck it, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's the sound of like people are waking up. There's probably Debbie. You pick up at least one call to 911.
Okay.
So you dexterity firearms, and Vulcan, are you doing anything as well?
Is he turned away from us?
He has not noticed you. He did notice L and me.
I'm up. I'm gonna take this opportunity to get at least Vanessa out with me before attempting to do anything to help. I don't really got anything unless I can. Actually, I have you know what? It's body specific, but would you let me try to spear this man with the stake that I have from the angle that I'm at?
It would be a called shot, so it would be a difficulty to it.
But if he doesn't notice me, do I get any advantages from it? Also, what would the roll be for something like that?
I would say it would be a dexterity brawl.
If I shoot first, he'll be real distracted.
This is true. A dexterity brawl with a -1 because he is kind of like half hidden behind a fence. So you're kind of aiming for a
headshot?
A headshot or like a shoulder or something as he like leans around the corner. And L, what is your shoot roll?
I'd actually like to blood surge to add a die for this.
That's just a rouse check, right?
Yes,
Cool.
which succeeded, so I am still at hunger 2.
Cool.
4 successes.
He roll his stuff. He needs to roll. And that is 1 success on his end on a dexterity athletics. And
Sucks to be mortal.
Yep. And you deal. It's a pistol, right?
Yeah, 9mm or 45, something like that.
So I believe it's like 3 aggravated damages. You, I don't know, get him. Where are you shooting him?
I think a called shot would be added difficulty, so she's just like hoping to hit gaps in if he's wearing like plate cover, or hoping to hit something, some gap in his get up.
Yeah. I say you'll get him like sort of right between where the joints are between like the neck and shoulder. It's not like close enough to the neck that you hit an artery, but it's got him in the shoulder, and you can definitely watch as like one of his arms just kind of like falls a little limp as he like can't help but cry out.
I mean, after that, like, she probably smirks a little bit, but is now more focused on, like, get out.
Yeah, you do that. And as Vulcan lines up to, into the Olympics, what are Debbie and Saul doing with Felix?
Saul still is just, like, trying to cover fire. And most cover fire, like, gunfire and actual fire, to make it easier for and Felix to go.
Okay, sick. But sorry.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I feel like before anything, I want to ask Felix. I like really like get in his face and like grab his shirt, and I just sort of like say, "Our business isn't done yet, but we're gonna get through this first. All right."
All right.
I'm trusting you. And then she lets go of Felix and is basically hoping that he'll hold his own throughout this as everyone is beginning to escape. So with Saul sort of protecting the both of them from behind the door, where about in the house are we at this point? Are we in the kitchen?
Yeah, I would say you are probably moving from the dining room into the kitchen.
Okay, cool. And the back door was not busted open, right? It is.
No.
It was locked. I mean, it was unlocked. As best we can to get out from the back door, and for Debbie to also coordinate with her driver. Whatever two-part kind of situation, that's kind of what Debbie's head is at.
And as you're doing this, you hear the sound of a gunshot from the backyard. And Vulcan, what is that roll?
Well, is my difficulty gone?
Yeah, sure. I'll say it is gone.
Then,
As he, staggers slightly and sort of exposes a little bit more of himself from behind the fence.
that is a solid 3 successes.
3 successes. Yeah, and that's only 2 successes from him. So that is going to be some more damage. I'm gonna say this is a improvised, so it's only worth about 1 super, or actually no, 1 aggravated. We'll say aggravated. As
Knocking
you get
him out would be great. Making him a little dizzy would be okay as well.
He is definitely stumbling back. You all can smell the blood.
Cool. Now I gotta make sure Vanessa and I get out.
Yep.
I think what makes sense is I go first and climb, and then she comes immediately and climbs, and so that way if she falls or gets stuck or something, I can help from that end.
Yeah. So you are going to climb down first. You could also probably not even bother climbing down. You could probably try to tuck and roll.
Yeah, if you're cool with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's let's say it's just a sort of a dexterity athletics with a difficulty of 2 successes. It's something you've done before. It'll be a little bit higher for her, but.
And this is can I add fleetness to it?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Awesome. Okay, wait. I gotta make sure I have my proper dice out now. 2, 3, and blood dice, because I keep forgetting to do that. 4.
4? Okay.
Yes.
You are practiced at this, and it is Mirror's Edge with how well you do this. Vanessa, not as much.
I'm there to help. If she falls, I'm standing underneath just to help.
Honestly, if she was not a kindred, she probably would have dislocated her shoulder from how she fell, but how she landed. But she's all right. A little bit roughed up.
Okay. Now, my hood's up, and there's a lot of commotion going on. I know the front is probably really bad to try and sneak through.
Yeah, you're in the backyard.
Yeah, we're in the backyard. I'm assuming fenced.
Fenced, and Elle, Maeve, Debbie, and Saul, along with Felix, come out of the back door at that moment.
Are there Second Inquisition bitches out in the backyard?
There's the one guy who's back by the fence, who has been shot and then has what appears to be like an art easel, like part of an art easel, like sticking out of his, like out of like a part, like a sort of a place between like some of the pieces of like body armor, like laying on the ground, like kind of just like cursing up a storm.
Okay, where is our car in proximity?
It is, you get a text message saying that he is essentially a street over. And the way that these houses are laid out, they're pretty much laid out completely in a row. There's this sort of like alleyway that is between, and then there's another row of buildings. He is on the other side of that.
Okay, I'm basically like fireman, detailing everyone to get across the street, get over there. We have Felix, Vanessa, and like just counting off, making sure that we have everyone. And I think Debbie will just oversee everyone leaving first, and then she will be leaving last.
I will not allow that because I know I'm faster than you.
Vulcan and Debbie will be last.
Yeah. I'm faster than you. It makes more sense.
I will say Saul, getting peppered with bullets and shit like that, looked at the guy who was bleeding.
And give me a quick we'll do stamina athletics to see how well you've been holding under this.
Stamina athletics. No extra dice. Oh no! 2 successes.
2 successes. So you're going to take 2 superficial damage as some bullets like got past your shield, and like one of them like embedded itself in one was through and through in like your upper arm, and the other one is kind of like sitting in your leg. But it's you've pulled through worse.
I think Saul first makes eye contact with Vulcan to be like, yo, you good?
You get a thumbs up. Not even. You get a shaka bruh, but like just the hand gesture. You get a little broski.
Alright, so then Saul's like, okay. And I think for 2 separate reasons, one logical, one not, Saul is gonna run and pick up the guy who L shot and like run them to the car. One, because he's like, I'm gonna need something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And he grabs him, but then the second more logical reason is like, we could probably ask him the guy stuff before I eat him. Debbie will like that. Welcome to
I have a question now.
Yep. Give me a quick strength athletics to scoop this guy up and carry him.
Could I make the argument for brawl? Because I'm gonna like put him in a fucking hold.
Yeah, sure.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's do it.
While you do that, how many people can our car fit?
It doesn't matter.
To be tight. It's like I imagine it's an SUV, so it's kind of got the open trunk. You're gonna have to stash somebody there.
Oh no! I only have 1 success.
Bestial failure.
Ooh.
Do you still have your willpower?
Yeah, I have like 4 slots for willpower, I think.
Yeah. And how many of those have you spent to reroll?
I only need 1.
Okay. I mean, if you want to spend 1.
Yeah, I gotta try it, and we'll see. I gotta try. So I'll reroll. Please, I need to scoop this man up. And then I have a bestial failure.
That's only if you fail.
Alright, I'm gonna call this one Scoop. Please. Motherfucker.
So 2 successes.
How many successes did I need? 2? Is it 2?
It was 3.
Aww.
Because he is gonna try to fight you on it.
What if I just eat him right now? Whole.
That's fine. That's okay. I think this, just looking at Vulcan, this is as good as we're gonna get at the moment. I don't know if Debbie probably notices what Saul is doing. She's just gonna let him do. Well, actually, what does that situation look at the moment? Is Saul basically just like wrestling?
Yeah, he's wrestling with this guy. This guy has got like a knife out and is like swinging it. So like you saw, you're trying to stay back and like try to get him in a way that you don't get a knife buried in your shoulder.
Do I have the time to do mesmerize?
Yes, I would say you could run over there and do that. And like your heightened senses are picking up like people clearing the house. So they're clearing the house right behind you.
All right. Do I do the rouse check first?
Yes.
Can I ask something real quick while she's rolling?
Yeah.
Failed.
You get hungry.
Yeah. Are we still frenzying?
I'll say you're away from the fire. It is no longer in your like main view. So you're like calming down a little bit. You're a little twitchy, but you're no longer in a frenzy.
Neither of us are.
Yeah, both of you are sort of like, you cannot see the fire. Luckily, it didn't seem to catch too much past the living room.
Maeve probably like freaked the fuck out, like just frozen, and I guess fear. I guess since Elle had to pick her up.
3 successes on the mesmerize. Had to use willpower.
Okay. This is untouched. That is 3 successes from him. And I was like,
do we
roll
scissors?
I think do we roll again?
I would love to.
I'll say let's roll again.
Amazing.
We'll roll again. We play fast and loose with rolls here.
Oh goodness.
It's only 1 success on his end.
2 successes, bitch.
Yeah, you succeed.
All right. I want him. The commanders fall limp.
He does.
Let's go, Soil. Get to the car.
Yeah. So it's all you're able to just chuck the guy over your shoulder.
And Soul's just like limping, booking it.
Mm.
To get I think if he sees Maeve still like starstruck, I think he's gonna yell like, "Listen, none of them are gonna be into you. You gotta go."
She's not starstruck.
Jesus Christ.
She's in the limo with Elle.
Yeah, you guys, are you just gonna go straight through, like cut through a yard, go around a house or something, or are you gonna like try to go around?
I'm gonna punch out here. If there's even a child or a dog.
I'm going.
I'm a child.
I'm going around in hopes of diverting any followers.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy trampling.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go through the house. I imagine there's at least enough like room between the houses that you can just hop the fence, go through the backyard, go along the side of the house, hop another fence, and you're on the other side.
Yeah.
Yes.
He just does a juggernaut run through these houses.
Yeah.
And
I'm so bitch.
So Vulcan, as you do this and you like turn the corner, you off in the distance you do hear sirens, and you book it. You turn around the corner and you see Dad Guy's car, and pretty much anybody who's following Vulcan will also hear the same thing and see the same. And Saul, you cut through the backyard and to the other side. You also see the car. You all see the car.
Our car.
Yep.
Hey, bitches better pile in.
We pile in.
So we'll just throws this guy in the back, just like flips
Just
like
toss
in the
him right
trunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
and punches him one time in the face for good measure.
Yeah.
I'm telling that guy that we have to get the fuck out of here.
Yep. You know, he does. He throws it into drive, and like you guys haven't even closed the doors by the time he is starting to move. And you know, it's a little bit tight in here. Like maybe one or two of you have to sit on someone's laps.
Well, Saul has our prisoner on his lap. That's how it works.
Oh, the prisoner's in the trunk.
The prisoner's in the trunk? Okay, prisoner's in the trunk.
We have Felix and also Vanessa, so we need...
Here's what I'll say. Have you guys seen Centaur World?
Yes. Yes.
Season 2,
No.
you know how Durpleton has
Season two yet.
the guy just wrapped up on his chest?
Oh, you mean the son?
His son, yes.
Yeah.
That's what Cole has.
Stabbleton? Yeah.
You might Stabbington. Love that show.
Yes.
So I think Saul has the guy just like wrapped up around his chest in the trunk. And every time he even thinks about like moving, Saul just slaps him in the face. Just like,
Oh my god. I think we basically just need one person to sit on one bed on the floor, but there's no time to think about that. So Debbie's just in the passenger seat and like we're flying.
Can I make a roll to shove in towards Debbie to be the one that has the
She's in the passenger seat though, that wouldn't work.
Ah, damn.
It's okay. Maeve will sit on Eloise's lap.
Ella's like halfway between like stammering but still trying to make sure that Maeve's okay. Like you didn't
No,
did you catch? Are you burning? Like you're good, right?
I'm fine.
I appreciate you, wingman, but it's okay.
So
Debbie's just homophobic. I'm joking.
Fuck. Where the fuck do we go?
Fridge.
It's just like, guy's just driving. This dad is driving.
We can talk in here. Just keep driving.
I mean,
It's feeling
is
like
it
that.
Felix is saying that that the Baron, that he's the whole reason why he's doing what.
It would make sense anyway.
Like I said, he has no.
Wait,
so
where
maybe we were taken, and he's sent.
Where is Felix, right?
In the
He's
car.
also in the car with
Yeah.
you as you're talking about him.
Yeah, no, we worked hard to get that twink.
Could I question? Is he sitting behind the trunk?
Sure. He's in that. He's like in that third row.
I think Saul straight up, like very silently, puts Felix in a chokehold, and it's just like, you better start talking, or I'm gonna start squeezing.
He's just like, well, luckily I don't need to breathe anymore. But yes, you let go of me, and we'll tell you everything I know.
Saul looks at Debbie first, then Vulcan to see if he should let go.
Vulcan
It's-
gives you a nod.
That's unnecessary.
It's not like he's gonna jump out of the car. Just let go.
If anything, we've just established a kink.
Oh
God.
God.
I choked him first
Oh wait,
for safety choke.
did you like that?
You two are the last people who should kinks. Can we figure out what this man knows, please?
I talk about furries one time.
He completely ignores you. She's not talking to you.
Yes. Felix is just like, yes. Many of you know, Cam is trying to push into Rosedale for years now, but Elias and everyone else, we've managed to keep them away. But something recently has shaken Elias. I think it was, I guess, the rumors of his sire back in town or somewhere here. And I mean, maybe, you know, he doesn't believe in the whole Anarch thing, and, you know, he was Cam originally. Like, back whenever the fuck he was turned, he was Cam through and through, you know? And
Did any of us know that he was Camarilla before Anarch?
I'd say, Debbie, you knew. You probably at least looked enough into it. Anybody who, maybe Vulcan would also know, because you both seemed like the kind of people who like digging. But it's also, yet again, it's one, he doesn't mention it, but it's not hidden. Because he's a venture. He's not a venture. He is a
Toreador.
He's a Toreador. And his sire is his sire is the Toreador Primogen. That's, but is essentially a very powerful Toreador in the.
Gotcha. Okay.
So wait, if he betrayed everybody, what happened to you? Super duper murdered. Supposedly.
He was going to take the whole signed and everything that of Elias turning Rosedale over to the Cam, back to the Cam. I stopped that. Things might have gotten out of hand, but I stopped it. Because, you know, all those freedoms you enjoy, like Echo and all that stuff.
Not really.
Cam come in here, you know, none of us, we were all going back to, you know, fucking carrier pigeons.
My guy, we know this. You do not need to speak about things that are obvious. What you should talk about, though, is how you fucking choked. And you choked hard. And then you fucked us over. I mean, we were already gonna get fucked over, but now we are severely fucked. So what I am specifically suggesting is, wanna overthrow a baron?
Everyone. Debbie is very conflicted.
No, we were supposed to die, dear.
Right.
Felix is like, who do you think tipped off the Inquisition?
Okay.
That or running, but I doubt running is gonna do much.
Yo, Fang Gang don't run.
I don't
Exactly.
understand.
How secure is our place again?
I'm gonna call someone that works at the Haven, maybe the hot driver, to ask about the status of the Haven.
Yeah, you know, he picks up on, like, the second ring. You hear, like soft classical music in the background. He just goes, yeah, boss, what you need?
Is everything fine over there? Are you safe?
Yeah, everything seems fine. I've just been sitting here reading a book, waiting for, you to tell me what you need next.
Tell security to... Well, what am I trying to say? Increase the security on the grounds. We'll be coming shortly.
Yep, I can do that. Anything else you need from me, boss?
Just be on guard. And then I just hang up because I for whatever reason, don't know how to handle him. I look back at my team, and I don't know if anyone is looking at her face, but she needs some direction at the moment.
Is the window down though? Right.
It should be, yeah, or else this is gonna be very awkward to talk to.
The window is down.
Knock, knock, knock. Please.
Think.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah.
Debbie, are you saying something? Roll down the window.
Text it to us.
Well, I think if you're looking over, not because this is for the sake of gay, but this is also for the sake of fucking morals. Vulcan will look at Debbie and go, well, you're ambitious, right?
Certainly.
I'm pretty sure no one else is gonna like this, right?
I would have of some other, like, anarch sort of top dog representative type people.
Yeah.
I would like to call someone that I know is in the court of the Baron, maybe.
Yeah. Say, I'm gonna ask, what clan are they from?
I want a Bruja.
A Bruja?
Do you want mine? My sire is mother, and she was strong enough to get me zeroed. Zeroed means I don't have a living status. I'm wiped.
Yeah, you never existed.
I never
Is mother in the court of Rosedale?
She is now.
Okay, cool. I look at Vulcan, and I sort of say, does mother have any insight on the Baron?
Mom's always around.
Can you contact her?
I give you a nod, and then you see me pull out a different phone. This is notably a pink Nokia.
Oh my god.
And if anyone's sitting on my side, you can totally see that there is one contact, and it says mom. Or rather, like, mum. Yeah. And I call.
And you know, quick, just tell me, like, what are your ideas for?
Mother is elusive. Mother is mysterious. Mother is just Michelle Yeoh.
Amazing.
And the best way to put it is, well, Vulcan's actually Canadian.
and worked in Cirque du Soleil for a little bit. So Mother has many connections worldwide, and so Mother gave up a name a long time ago. She just has a collection of sires everywhere, and she places them accordingly. So I guess I'm one of the closer ones to her vicinity. Maybe because I've stuck around the longest. And I think, if anything, she is somewhere in between business and cryptic. Yes, that's exactly what I was describing.
That's crazy.
Mother is Mothman. Mother created Mothman, honestly.
She'll pick up and be like, you'll hear her voice go, Vulcan, my dear, what did I do to deserve a call tonight?
Take a very death and they just go, pretty sure the Baron just betrayed us, Mommy.
That
it's not. I just realized it's not Mommy horny. Not Mommy horny. This is Mommy. Mom.
No, Maeve 100% knows. She's just judging either way.
So Will tries to stifle a laugh, but then also knows that I think he's known Vulcan long enough to know this is a very serious call.
Yeah, I wouldn't pull out like the mama, out of anywhere if I'm not trying to squeeze brownie points,
Yeah,
I'll just kind of sighs.
And she go. You hear a sigh, and she just goes, "Oh, it's only a matter of time with the Toreador. Well, what do you need from me tonight?"
Put my hand over like the speaker part, and I'll look at Debbie and go, she asked what we need for tonight.
I need the Baron's whereabouts.
I go back on the phone. The location of the Baron.
Yes.
We also have his advisor.
Is his advisor going to be a danger?
No, his advisor is a twink. I look directly at him and Felix is like wounded.
Yeah. And she goes, "Give me 5 minutes. Send you his location."
Thank you, Mama.
Yes, well, have fun with your revolution.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I hang up. Not even actually. It's yep. Okay, yeah. Love you too. Bye. Just.
Did she mention me?
I'm sorry. It was very business.
No, it's cool. It's fun.
This will prompt a visit in the future. I can tell.
I need the charcuterie board.
5 minutes.
I tell the driver if we are closer to the haven to just continue to make circles. And Debbie just like is pinching her eyebrows and like her nose bridge, and is very much like regarding Vulcan is like, this is not how I envisioned maintaining, or rather obtaining, candidacy.
Is him now? Just walk in.
Yeah, are we just gonna go in and start punching?
It depends on if he's at the Opera House or if he's in a more safe location.
Are you just sort of killing time till you get the location?
Yeah, I think Debbie specifically is like, if we have confirmation that the Baron is in a place where, it is reasonable to be able to speak to him without having also a bunch of vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 minutes passes. You, Vulcan, get a text on your phone, your little Nokia, and it says, "The penthouse of the Rose and Thorn," which is a very upscale hotel.
Would we, if he's around?
You do know that's where his haven is, in penthouse.
I definitely deliver the message.
I mean, if this was all set up to just kill us, he's...
Yeah, but we also got this dude that we can use.
What? He doesn't care about him.
Well, yeah, but he can, like, get past the security. Like, we can use him to, like, call just one van coming up. We sneak in.
What? I'm not...
we could just take Felix willingly, in, say that we're here to talk, and once we're in, we don't talk.
Really?
That is the risk of that, yes, but it's better than sneaking in.
I mean, we already know how well I think we collectively do at stealth.
No, you.
Okay, you stay in the car.
That is hurtful, but also understand.
He is majority of our muscle. You two freak out. Easy.
Yeah. We need to run away next time there's a little bit of fire.
You know what?
Fuck me for saving somebody's ass, okay?
So, is there anything you all wanted to discuss before heading to the Baron's Palace?
I think it's stupid to.
With Felix also in the conversation, should we have... I think Debbie is wondering if Vanessa should be there.
Felix is like, I would prefer she not be.
I don't even think she has. I mean, he just wanted you.
I think...
What?
He wanted both of them. But...
I
Well,
was about to say no. He said, and the child.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
We could throw her in a morgue locker and keep her as collateral.
Nice.
No.
From the outside.
no idea.
Because that sows mistrust that we are trying to keep in this car. I was going to say circle, but this is not a circle. This is a car.
No.
This is a very car-shaped car.
Yeah.
Space.
I mean, no matter what.
I don't like the front door approach either.
We do have leverage. We have what he wants. He
What
probably...
he wanted was us dead.
What he wanted was Felix dead.
So,
We are a part...
send us to go. I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense.
Felix is like, I believe that was more of like an insurance policy on his end. Make sure that you guys weren't able to do it. The
Someone else
fucking
can.
Jesus guys did.
Well, we can also just pretend like, hey, listen, sucks that you did that, but get it.
You're not wrong. We could just say what we did and we don't know that he's in.
It's not like we killed anybody.
Oh, we still have the fucking dude in the trunk, so...
How
Yeah.
bad's he bleeding, by the way? I was gonna take some of that before, we kill him.
He's bleeding. I'm not gonna say steadily, but enough that he probably has a few more hours before he bleeds out completely.
Okay.
But if you wanted to snack.
Yeah, I was
Go
like,
for it.
Saul needed it, right?
Yeah. Debbie before, and everyone just, descends on this guy. Confirm to us who told you about the location of where we were.
He just goes, someone called in an anonymous tip saying that Felix Sorrell was a blank.
The Vatican or whoever the fuck has a tip line? What?
Yeah, can we prank call your line?
No.
Oh god, can we please?
Can I make an insight check on this guy?
Yeah, give me a intelligence insight.
Okay.
Can
Or
I
a
do...
wits insight.
Can I do some sort of intimidation?
That's
I
3.
guess-
Oh, I lied. That's 2 successes.
Could I also
Oh,
do...
plus my blood thingy. Hold on.
Could I also do insight?
2 successes.
Yeah, do intelligence insight. Debbie, you wanted to do intimidation. He is also still mesmerized by you.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, then just in that case, I just say very calmly to him, you're going to tell this group of people.
His voice is very disconnected. One, he's kind of pale from losing blood, and he is also completely under your.
Nice. 2 10s.
Was it purely anonymous?
That's the point of the tip line.
What did the girls get?
Looks like I think Vulcan got 4, and Maeve got 2.
Which is really great because everything else I rolled was very low. It was 10, low, and then again 10 at the very end.
Yeah. Vulcan, you're 100% sure. The guy's telling the truth. Because, one, no sense of deceit. And is being, Debbie has the whole thing on them right now. And Maeve, you're relatively sure that this guy's truth.
She shrugs.
You have mesmerized Debbie. He's not lying. He is dying, though.
Should probably take care of that.
Okay.
Is there any other information that we can get?
Felix is just like, where do you operate out of Rosedale? And this guy rattles off an address, and Felix goes, for later.
Great.
Hey, wait, before... Damn it.
Do you want to
I will also say, like, while this thing is going on, you could have gone over with your bag and, like, did the IV needle thing and gotten some out.
She was gonna ask, like, can we, like, snap him out of it and get him all scared again? I need that in the blood.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
You really want screaming in this car that is driving through a city?
We
So cover his mouth. Saul's got huge hands.
We don't have time for that.
Fine, okay. Just eat him.
Just do the thing.
So, screaming or not screaming? Let's get
Not screaming.
Just eat him. Fuck it.
Okay, cool. Saul just like fucking unhinges his jaw, fucking goes down.
I apologize for the splash zone. I'm not sitting in the splash zone.
It's gonna take a while to clean out of that trunk.
I would want to look.
No, thank you.
I tell the driver that we're getting him a new car. So.
The driver's just eyes straight forward. And get into white knuckles.
Yo, you want some, Dad Ivor?
No, I'm good.
I was gonna call him the Duber. Because, like, Dad Uber.
Nice. So it's found Vulcan with like bloodied hands.
You reach past Felix and Vanessa. I just go, okay, cool. Tiny fist bump.
Nice.
We can also use Mother as a leverage, sort of. Should things go really, really south, Oh, Mother knows. Traitor is barren.
Yeah, let him know someone else already knows what's going on. Makes sense.
But we're faking it first.
Right. I think, much like what we were saying earlier, it's already going to be a shit show. So I don't think it'll be a problem if we have Felix and claim Vanessa's.
Alright, Fang Gang, let's go.
Like, I'm not dying, though, right?
No, you're not dying.
You're not.
Just
Okay.
pretend you are.
I mean, if you want.
Sure.
No, I wanted to
Come on.
continue.
Alright.
Pull up to the penthouse.
For too long, pulls up to the, essentially, like the entrance to the Rose Motel.
Should we?
Stops the car.
Should we what?
Is there like, do we ring? Is there like a doorman?
I mean, it is to a hotel. There is... Essentially, you would just get in the elevator and call the penthouse.
Yeah.
And anyone gonna do something about the large blood-covered shark man walking into a?
Oh, yeah. No. We.
Yeah, blue and the teeth is
Why don't you
bad
give him
enough.
your cloak or whatever?
Because
to
I
cover
need-
him.
But I need my coat. Fine.
This could be more like intimidation.
I mean, this
No.
is... I don't care.
No. We're going into a public place first. So I will just crop top it up, and you will take my sweater. You've already ruined my shirt. Please
Everyone-
don't ruin my sweater.
Everyone looks like a group of strippers, and then there's just Debbie
Yeah. 100%.
And
and Felix.
luckily it's late at night. This is probably getting on towards like 11:30. Not a lot of normal people out. This is a Wednesday night, so it's not like clubbing or anything is going on. Even though it does happen on Wednesday night. But moving on. You all are able to sort of, put the sweater on Saul to at least, hide the blood. I just see like everyone, and then I just see Saul as King Shark.
That's how I've been seeing it too. But the King Shark from the animated movie series. So the one that fucked Constantine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
A
one.
little bit. That one, I'd say if you've watched One Piece, like a little bit of Hody Jones.
Mm.
Just like short hair.
Yeah. Yeah. You all head over to the elevator and get in, and then there's like the call penthouse button. And when you hit it, like a couple seconds later, there's a unfamiliar voice being like, "Let's state your business."
Phoenix stuff.
You hear a couple other things just being like, "Bring him on up." And the doors close, and the elevator starts ascending.
I give the sweater back. Since we're in the elevator, I give the sweater back to Vulcan.
I gladly put it back on.
Taps her back, just like
Felix.
Oh, actually, if Vulcan's arm, y'all would definitely see some pretty nasty burns. Very old, but very nasty burn scars all over the arms. And then she puts it back on.
And then, Debbie, what were you saying, Felix?
We were unfortunately supposed to torpor you. We don't have those meat at the moment, so we will have to...
I will act like a prisoner.
Yes, I was going to say we will have to...
To be fair, he looks like shit.
Right.
I can hold a bone saw to his neck and make it look convincing if you want.
nice.
That's fine, I suppose.
Cool.
She just pulls a bone saw out of her fucking jacket.
Jesus, what else do you have in there? You know what? Never mind.
Lots of sharp shit.
Great.
All right, let's go.
And, one of the other of you can just sort of like hands on Vanessa's shoulders, just keep her there, and, make it look like you also have kidnapped her. And eventually the doors open to it is a massive penthouse, floor to ceiling, glass windows, really not great for vampires, but, you imagine he's got a place where he hides during.
Because we're practical.
And you can see about 4 or so probably ghouls that, are part of his security. And you see Elias sitting on, chairs sort of staring out over the city.
Could I say before we actually even enter into the room, could I have Vulcan and also my people, I want them to be able to not flood into the hotel, but just sort of be on standby. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, any of your security are on standby, like down in the lobby?
Down in the lobby, and if they are able to mingle as much as possible on the higher floors, like maybe even in the staircase.
Yeah, I'll say you could have made those calls while you were in the car.
Yeah. And if Mother has any people also, if she's willing to be part of the fray. Yeah, okay.
She's a brouhaha. She likes a good revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of brujas just waiting outside like, oh, let's go. I hope things go bad.
I'm waiting for this. We've been waiting.
Smash the Fang state, I guess.
Yeah.
Defang it.
All right.
Pizza delivery.
And is it just the
Maeve
ghouls?
says.
Is it just the ghouls with the Baron at the moment?
As far as you can see.
All right.
You imagine this is like his top security team.
Okay. Can I have heightened senses up also?
Sure. Yeah. Rouse check for that.
It is a free
It's free?
cost.
Okay.
It's free, yeah. It's
just hearing.
heighten the sense of the vampire, able to see in the dark, hear ultrasonic frequencies, and smell fear of cowering prey.
So you're just trying to listen and see if there's any more people that you.
Yeah.
don't. Just give me a intelligence awareness at your heightened senses.
Okay. Intelligence, awareness, and my wits and resolve. 4 successes.
Nice.
4 successes. You don't hear anyone else. You're also maybe relatively sure that he's at least arrogant enough to not think that you would attempt to attack him like this in his own head.
It is quite hubristic to attack a vampire in their head.
I don't see that view.
No.
Okay, great.
I am basically just standing next to Elle as she has Felix.
We'll do jazz hands. I know his back is turned for that.
He sighs and, slowly stands up to face you and just goes, "Oh, Felix, my boy, remember the day you crawled into my city asking for a place? And look at us now." He almost seems to be gloating.
Right, so the tickets.
You'll have to excuse our disposition. Seemed to have some trouble with the Second Inquisition.
Heard that they're out in force tonight. They apparently toppled one of my brain was trying to come up with a name. Another one of my associates' clubs. No, everyone was able to get out, but the varsity won't be opening up again anytime soon.
Not me worried about the other fucking club.
Some warning might have been nice.
Yes, unfortunately I didn't know until it was too late. Sure, yeah, wits of insight, or intelligence insight. One success. Do you want to spend any willpower?
Sure. No, I lied. I don't care enough. He's lying.
Okay.
Elle wants to be sure, so can I make the same roll?
Yes.
Maeve's just here for the tickets that she won't get.
Yeah, that level M is not going to happen now.
Yeah.
And how many successes was that?
3.
Yeah, he is totally lying.
Elle will just, if she can, catch Debbie's eye, I guess, just shoot her a look with one eyebrow cocked, no.
And he'll look at all of you and just being like, "But yes, none of you have let me down. You've brought our traitor right to me."
You said he will type, but I mean, look at him. He's definitely a 10.
We came across some strange material, sharing it with you.
Sure, why not? We have time. I don't think Felix is catching a flight now.
Certainly not. And I kind of just fish Felix's phone out his pocket or wherever he has it.
Okay. Yeah, you play the audio, and if Elias could hail, he would. And he looks at all of you and just goes, "Well, it gets out of the bag, I guess."
Are you meaning to tell us that there is some truth?
Of course. Yes, I've made a deal with the Cam, because if anything, the Inquisition are our biggest threat, and times like this, we all need to be united as one. What is the point of petty squabbles when we have people with automatic weapons and fire grenades that want to wipe us from the earth?
Can you not get those? I can get those.
Yeah, it seems pretty easy to get those, honestly.
It would be so
Yes,
easy
we can
if
get
you
them,
just
but...
didn't call them in the first place.
Oh,
Yeah, really, it seems like you tipped them off on every other important place in the city.
Well...
Sir, I'm not sure if you've forgotten for any reason in particular, but there are people who want... Would that have been wise?
And, as this is all going on, you can kind of... Debbie, you can kind of hear the fact that most of his ghouls probably have a hand, at least, on a weapon, sort of waiting to see what happens. And then he just looks at you and cocks his head slightly, and then just goes, "Why do you think I care?"
I'd like to mesmerize the Baron.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
That is your intelligence plus resolve, Baron. Alright. That is 4 successes.
Oh,
That is 5 successes from the Baron.
Would I be able to use some willpower?
You can spend willpower to reroll.
Excellent. Okay. That comes up to 6.
Then you succeed.
Amazing.
no.
I would like to walk towards the Baron, and I'm perfectly aware of all of the ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
And just coming up to him, and I just sort of adjust his tie, or however he had it, and just sort of say, well, unfortunately, the city of Rosedale will no longer be needing your service. And my specific command is, I'd like for your ghouls to be called off and for them to...
And he looks at all of them with sort of like the weird, like unfocused eyes and just being like, that will be enough. We will handle the rest of our business in private. I will call you if I need you. And all the ghouls are kind of like looking a little weird, and they all leave. They don't leave the penthouse, but there's like a security room that has like all the monitors, and they all head back there. It's on the other side of the penthouse.
I still have the Baron by the tie, and I look at my coterie and just sort of say, fuck stealthy, right?
Right.
Oh, you know what?
Fang Gang.
Fang Gang!
Fang Gang.
Gang. Oh my god, mate.
We're going to be running the show. You'll get it. Don't worry.
Yes.
And I'd love to just beat the shit out of the Baron.
Is it? Hold on. Can we? Is it like the scene from The Boys where just like
Yeah, can we please do that?
shit out of him?
Can we do season 2? Where they beat the shit out of the
Yeah.
out of the specific hero?
Yes.
Girls get it done. Can it be that scene?
How we feel about the girl getting taken?
So, who is taking the first shots?
Has to be Debbie.
Yeah. I'd love to melee or brawl, just like slash the skin where his tie is and just rip up his neck.
Okay. We'll do a strength brawl. And if you want, you can always rouse the blood to add an extra 2 dice. And
We can do that.
yeah, roll me a rouse check.
I succeed.
You don't get hungrier. You get to add 2 dice to your attack.
That is 5.
5 successes. And currently, because he's mesmerized, he can't, stop yet. What do you do? You tear up, the area around his tie.
Yeah, I think I'm like specifically clawing his face because he just so gloated about it. And although he was this ex-Broadway star and has continued to hold on to false hopes and new futures, we're going for the face.
Okay. Who is... Debbie, you do that. You get him in his face and, open up and you can smell the vitae. Who is going next?
I want to hurt him because a guy, and she's jealous.
Okay,
She's
Maeve.
so jealous.
Maeve,
She's
what would you like to do?
Hey, so I have this thing. It's the dread gaze. Can I activate that?
Dread gaze. And what is the family of powers that is in?
Presence.
presence.
If you go on my sheet, it has it right there. The whole thing.
Ooh.
I'm gonna just go.
And is there? Do you have to rouse the blood? Do you have to roll to any rouse checks?
Do I?
Yes, there is.
Let's see.
You roll a blood dice.
I got one. So I'm now at 2 hunger.
2 hunger, and it's charisma, presence versus their composure, resolve.
Oh boy, charisma. I'm excited. Oh, that's good. Good.
Mm-hmm.
And then presence also?
Charisma plus presence, yep. And any blood dice you have.
I don't see presence in.
Charisma plus presence, which is...
That's how many points that you have.
Yep,
That
in your
Dreadgate
presence.
is. So I think that's 3 for you.
Alright.
Yes.
Plus my blood die. Okay. So that's 4, 5, 6. 6 successes. Oh, I have another blood die. Yeah, 6.
Roll that blood die as well. You may get up to 7.
I did.
7 successes?
No, just 6.
6? I mean, I believe that is probably a critical win.
Awesome.
And vampires must make a terror frenzy test, difficulty 3.
Bang bang.
And because he failed, he does pass his frenzy, but vampires are unable to act other than in their own defense for a turn unless they spend willpower equal to the user's margin to win.
While Maeve went psycho and she looks very scary, she's gonna glare at Saul because she's not happy with him at all.
Oh.
Saul, I'm sorry. You mentioned that one thing and it's just not it for her.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
He's like paralyzed with terror now, right?
Uh-huh.
I was just gonna let go of Felix and move the saw away from his neck and just take her time walking up to the Baron and clarify real quick. We are done with him, right?
My god. Yes, we're done.
And just go ahead and slash his neck, like, ear to ear. It's serrated, so it's not gonna be clean. But, I mean, if he's helpless, he ain't in the soul. If not...
Dexterity melee. I mean, now is the time if people wanna do all their cool shit.
There is a cool thing I want to do, but I was trying to wait until everybody got their shots in.
I mean, hey, if you want to do if you have a cool thing you want to do it.
Yeah, do it.
I mean, I was gonna try and send him out a window, but we want to make sure he's dead.
That's what
Or
I
he
was
lands on the before he lands on the concrete and gets up.
Yeah, I was gonna send him out the window, which is why I was waiting. I don't have any of these of the cool shit. I did most of mine.
I mean, maybe Elle and Vulcan together can send him out a window.
That's cool.
Do you want to do that? 'Cause I'll totally do that instead.
If that's what you want to do, I don't mind shoving ahead a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, if you both want to roll me those dexterity brawls to just both, like, take him by each shoulder and just rush him forward towards the window.
I'm gonna use far reach and do like some force push bullshit. Pass the rouse check.
Ooh, I have a fun way to flavor this.
Okay.
You're using the force. Are you using the force, Elle?
Kind of, yes.
Okay, then I have a fun
That's what
way
it's
to
gonna
flavor
look like.
this.
I also I blood surged to add another die, but I failed, so I'm at hunger 3.
There's time
Yeah.
to do it later.
I'm gonna add willpower just because I might as well. Good to note. So, out of the
5.
willpower... Oh, you go first.
Sorry, 5 successes.
Okay.
All 7. Because I used the willpower to reroll.
Yeah.
I had like 4 or 5, I think, straight up. No, sorry, I had 4. And I was like, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Can I get them all? The answer is yes, and 2 of them are 10s. So
I mean, those count for 4.
those count for 4, so that's 9.
9.
9!
How do you do this? How do both of you send him out a window?
I think Elle like lifts him off the ground at first to like set him up for Vulcan.
I move back a little bit to get a nice, good running start. I'm gonna, and I'll run and I'll jump and I might use Saul as a very fun ramp.
Springboard.
Yeah, like a springboard or something, just to get that real good Matrix roundhouse in there, you know, and send the fucker out.
Yep. There is a crash as he flies back through the window, and you guys are like, this is like the 31st floor. Not even a kindred is going to be able to survive that fall.
Just want to note the second half of what Elle is doing after he's out the window. She sends him up, and this is an extra like 5 meters. So like he comes out and goes like horizontally, then up into the air, and then falls.
As this is happening, I'm gonna just whip out my phone and just call and be like, "Yeah, okay. You might not want to stand in front of the building."
Who are you calling?
I'm calling Mom.
Yeah. And it was like it was duly noted, and you watch as like some of the little ant-sized things just sort of like scatter as slam down into the ground, and that is the end of Baron Holloway.
To make sure, Saul picks up a sofa, chucks it, and makes sure it lands right on top of him.
Yeah!
Elle is already like stealing anything valuable that's not bolted down.
There's a lot.
Completely.
Cool. Whatever's a good like expensive to I can fit this in my pockets ratio.
I don't know. There's maybe like a very, very nice Rolex like on the side table.
Pretty.
Oh yeah, mine now.
Yep. So, what happens next?
Well, now we're all just chilling in a dead man's office, yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
Like the ghouls come out being like,
Don't worry about it. Just go on with your lives.
Yeah. Or you belong to us now. Whatever seems more fun.
Ooh,
No.
to us, I like that.
What's the sort of rule when it comes to killing a... Do you just become Baron? Is that the fun little rule?
I like it.
Also like it.
I mean, I imagine down the line there's probably like an official vote, but you know, you guys have shown yourself to be very formidable.
Reason she could probably help us with the vote down the line.
Oh, definitely.
I'm pretty sure we've struck the fear of God into Felix, so he won't oppose.
Yep.
Yeah, Felix, do you want to oppose us? Oppose
No.
Fang Gang?
No, you guys, you're good. I just want to keep doing my thing.
You gotta say it. Fang Gang, right? Fang Gang.
Fang Gang.
Fang Gang?
Fang Gang.
Say with more feeling.
Said that, and I...
It's fine.
Can you, Felix, say with more feeling. Put more oomph into it.
Fang Gang?
Louder.
Fang Gang.
There we go. You're ghouls. Now you say it.
Fang Gang, you...
Elle holds up
I don't see any enthusiasm. You're going out the window.
What'd you say, El?
Elle holds up the saw like with feeling, like you mean it.
They're like, Fang Gang, Fang Gang.
I'm looking at Vulcan like, oh my god.
We kept them. We kept all of them. But technically, Baron belongs. The title of Baron belongs to him. So, I mean,
Debbie.
you know
Debbie.
what to do. No, obviously, Debbie.
Nope.
Oh, shut the
No, didn't even think about it.
You know, it's interesting. It's, you know,
It fits.
it fits. And you know that your problems with the cam probably aren't over. There's still going to be some blowback from what happened to their representative. But any deal that was been made, completely void. You know. But also, that's a problem for another night.
Hey,
Yeah.
Fang Gang.
Fang Gang.
Fang Gang!
Gang.
And I'll ask if anybody has any final scenes they would like before we close things out.
I have one. Maeve, what is Eloise doing right now?
Probably still looking for anything like that Rolex. Like, can I steal anything? What would get me a lot of gray market from if I were to just huck them somewhere? So wandering about looking for shit to steal.
No, we actually have to talk about something, she says to Elle.
Yeah, what's up?
You didn't say it back. You just said okay. Who says okay to me? Nobody. So, I'm waiting.
You meant it? What?
Wait, where are we in proximity to this?
You guys can be there. You guys can be there. You're just watching.
Yeah, we're watching. You're sitting at your fancy chair, feeling your moment, and then we watch this. This is even better. So
she's saying all of this with a really wide smile on her face.
Vampire equivalent of popcorn.
Of course I'm
livers.
I love all of you. Except so, but...
And I always give you these tickets.
Oh.
Well, you heard, Falcon. We run the show now. It's not like I need them. But, sure, I'm waiting. And she flutters her eyelashes.
Oh my god.
Elle does not need Blush of Life to turn red. She's very red. She's extremely red. I love you too.
Okay, we're going back now.
Don't you? I love you too. Don't worry. And she will kiss Elle on the nose.
She just stunned silence.
And she will also flip off. So
I got you tickets.
I think you own the opera house now. So.
Yeah. Does that matter? We own it. Oh my god, she's gonna love her life.
Specifically, Maeve could like if Debbie could just gift ownership to Maeve. You know what I mean? Like Maeve could actually own
That is
it.
literally her dream.
Yeah, you can fucking have it. Shit.
Have it like mine, like me. It's mine, fully.
Yeah.
I'll sign it for you, or well, I'll get you the documents and then.
And she wraps Debbie in the tightest hug possible, and she squeals very loudly in her ear.
Hey, do we want to kill a Baron that controls a hospital next? Because I could use some stuff.
Honestly, I would
We can build you a hospital.
Yeah, on favorite.
Shit, for real? Okay.
Sure.
Oh my god, I'm already exhausted.
Okay, Debbie, pitch idea. Baron of Water part.
No, you get nothing. Nothing.
And so is your relationship. Nothing.
Fuck
It's
you.
going straight down the hallway.
And that is where, unless anybody has any one last thing they would like to do, that is where we will leave it.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I want to be gay, but I'm not sure how.
Mm-hmm.
That is my issue.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone listening, just imagine that Vulcan and Debbie made out some years later.
That's literally probably what would happen.
I rest my head on Vulcan's shoulder as we drive home.
Aww. That works. I'm happy with that.
Maeve back in Elle's lap.
Oh, absolutely.
And Saul eats.
Elle is
Saul
actually
and-
smiling for once.
OTP. But yes, maybe one day we will revisit this Fang Gang and figure out how they deal with all of the problems that are now plaguing their city.
Not quietly.
My god.
Yeah, not quietly. It'll be interesting. So keep an eye out for more maybe in the future. Yes, I will go around and let everybody, tell people, tell the lovely listeners where they can find you, and what you do. Aki, do you want to start off?
Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Aki again. And I play Vulcan again. And you can obviously find me here on Goblets and Gaze, where I play Estrella. You can find me over as well on Clever Corvets, where I play Darling. And gosh, there's a bunch of other stuff that's probably out by now. Nat 20, me and Aubrey are on it, which is a regular stream. If you go over to at Dragons and Things Network, I would be on it as well, doing my thing over there for a little bit. But yeah, just you can find us. You can find us anywhere here, and you can find me anywhere on Twitter at akinomi_art, where I am the most active and gay. Thank you.
Joe.
Hello, I've been Joe. I've also been Debbie Min. Our adventure for tonight, you can find me at Scary Dog Friend on Twitter and TikTok. You can find me on Ephemeral Forest VODs as a streamer. Have been dipping the toes into podcasting with Cleric, with our delightfully blasphemous Monster Fuckers Anonymous podcast, Monster Lover Pod at Twitter. If you like comedy, if you like weird Monster King stuff, you'll have a good time.
Okay. Coffin.
Hey, I'm Coffin. I'm on Twitter, Coffin Comrade. The O is a 0. Oh God, don't follow me. It's all just fangirling and horny. I don't really do anything yet, and what I'm planning on is not, I think, appropriate for this podcast. So
No, say it.
I mean, we just plugged a Monster Fucker podcast. So
I'm gonna be making actual porn though. So
yeah.
I mean,
I would expect it.
Shut up. Sex work is work. Let's go. Promote yourself.
It's, you know what, if they follow me on Twitter, there will definitely be bragging about it and links in the weeks or months to come. So
and Soph.
I cannot up on any of you. But I'm Soph. I played, yes, I'm gonna remember now, Maeve Wright. And also the girl who's been switching from English to British the whole night, probably really terribly. Honestly, I'm a nobody, and I just missed my friends, and they let me play this game with them, and I'm extremely thankful. And that's all.
And Cleric.
What up? It's your local Cleric 34 here. I can redo that outro if we need to.
No, you're good.
But
unless you want to.
No, we're good. If you want to follow me on TikTok and Twitter, it's Cleric_34. I post sketch, comedy stuff, D&D, a whole bunch of random things. And like Joe said, I'm one of the co-hosts of our new little podcast, Monster Fuckers Anonymous, which, like Joe gave the premise for, our 4th episode, which is about a Celestial, comes out actually. Oh, wait. I forgot.
I don't know when this will air.
Yeah. You know what? Our 4th episode is out already. Probably by the time you hear this, listen to it. We're talking about soaking. That's it for me. It's been incredible. Thank you so much for letting me play. This was incredible.
And I'm Aubrey. You can find me at Mad Queen Cosplay on Twitter, and I do all of the Goblins and Gay stuff. I'm Gary. Find me on Wayward Arcadium and various other things. Bring your own mech, all that stuff. And I guess now it's time for the catchphrase.
Eat your vegetables, bitches. Fuck you, Craig. Fang Gang out.
That was it. That was it.
That last one was it. Yeah.
Fang Gang out.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.